Hey everybody. Sorry I'm late. Was in the middle of eating dinner and some other stuff, so hope everybody's having a good week so far. Good Thursday evening. Let's see here. Let's see, we got Swifty in the house. Vendetta, Swamp Dog, Mrs. Swifty, Mark Miller, Mr. James Culver, who else? Zaxxon, Chippies. We got Vendetta again. All right, let's get this posted up here. Let's see, my phone. Turn this off so I don't have to hear it. And that button. All right. So let's see, mail call. Well, as you can see, I've been reorganizing everything. Things have changed. Hey, Donna. I've been trying to organize, put some pay dirt up with the trains, but yeah, it's a little tough. Turns out I don't have nowhere near enough shelf space. Never have enough socks. So let's see here. See if I can find it. At least this week I know what I got. The question is, where is it? All right. I just had it. There it is. There's one. That's not it. Well, anyways, let's start with this. How you been, Mike? Hope all is well. Hi, Mary. We'll start off with, we got from LXR Postal Prospecting. Patreon badge. Then where did I move it to? Yeah, I'm still in mid-organization. You should see what my living room looks like. Everything got moved there. Oh. Well, the other thing I had was a Banshee bag. I don't know where the heck I put it. In the middle of moving, it's gotten moved. So, oh, what fun, what fun. What's up, Brad Welch? Good to see you. Now, let's see here. All right. So, to get into today, I had something that I was going to do. What was it now? Actually, you know what? We can put a poll up. Let's see what you people want. It won't work on that device. Got to do it on this one. Make sure we're muted so we don't get any feedback. There we go. That. Alrighty. Let's see what you guys want. There we go. Also, we're going to try this out tonight. Stupid caps lock. There we go. Get that up there. All right. So we got that up there. And we get a pole. Okay. We've got stupid thing. Stop sticking to me. Let's see. And there's the link. I'm going to put it at the top of the page in a second. Hey, Grandma Kelly. Hey, Katie. Let's see here. What else we got? Open the basement. Let's get to that. See who we got. Zaxxon. What's happening?
What's up, Ranch?
What, you?
You guys know I hate seeing people streaming alone.
I know it.
What's going on, Culver?
I'm completely unprepared today. Eagle Eye, what's up, Kenny? Zed, what's going on?
Well, in your defense, I've never heard anybody saying Wrench came on screen and he was completely prepared.
Never.
Not even close.
There we are. Pinned. Good. Thank God. All set. How's things going?
Snow patrol out there? You get finally stopped snowing for you?
Yeah, it stopped. Although it's nice and cold out there. Past 2 nights.
It's been cold down here too. I don't even think it was 65 today.
65. Yeah, I was hoping this weekend I was going to get up to. Was hoping to get out to PA, but he had something come up, so maybe move it to next weekend or the following.
Well, there's a bunch of metal detectors around you guys that were wanting to get together with you too. I don't know about a bunch, but there were a couple.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to use my metal detector. Haven't figured that out yet.
Well, you got the Equinox, right?
No, the Xterra Pro.
Oh.
It's supposed to be easy, but you know.
Plenty of videos to show you. Hello, Swamp.
Yeah, I just haven't got a chance to watch them. I've got a couple of them saved.
Mom said yes, why?
So.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't buy a detector. One of our gold friends actually gave me an older but good detector because I was talking about buying one. He says, "No, take this, try this, see
you
if
still
it's
haven't
even."
used it yet, have you?
Well, that's why he gave it to me. He says, "See if it's even a hobby that you're going to enjoy before you spend $1,000 on a detector." And I'm glad he did because he was right. It's not that I don't enjoy it; I just don't have the time for it. It's a one-person hobby.
Swamp Dog. Mary, I got as far as was it zeroing it out with on the ground, you know. That's about as far as I got.
Yeah.
I know I got to get out there and do it, but it's just
Thanks, Swamp Dog. The channel that puts out the good videos on it, he did the first half today. That's Mine Adventures. I can link it if you want, but the first half just uploaded it today.
I was wondering when that was going to come out.
Well, I did.
It's going, Swamp Dog.
I posted mine, but he makes a much better video than I do.
Yeah, I saw that. I say I saw part of it and listened to all of it. I had it going the other day at work.
So you got to see some of that stuff.
It's on my watch list. I have a nice long watch list. I slowly check them all off. I had fun pulling out a old fuel tank that was full of water today. Figured it was an old 55 gallon drum or 55 gallon one like the last time, because it was a gas tank. It's like 400 gallons full of water. It was an old farm.
Did the EPA get involved, or you get rid of it before anybody knew any better?
No smell, no nothing. It was just water. It was there for so long that there was nothing to get involved with.
Bullshit! You call them in? That's a $30,000 removal right there.
Yeah, it was a water tank. We just moved it and put it in the truck.
Yep. Oh, Kenneth.
It was nice. It was easy.
We had a fireworks factory out here. We've had more than a few out here. It's a good place to build them, but hang on. And this dude, when the place went out of business, he took all his chemicals home. His perchlorate was the one he got caught for. Took him home, buried him in his backyard, and died. Well, who knows how many years later, our town turns up with perchlorates in its water.
Oh my God!
So they test it down to the source, and they find
Hey Ken,
this dude buried chemicals in his backyard. So they switched wells for the town and flushed them out, but that well's ruined now. That ground's ruined. And
yeah.
he was long gone, just his wife was still alive, but that was an issue.
I mean, nothing even, the one we did the other one wasn't leaking. This one must have, but it's an old farm, an old farm. And it didn't even have you get the turpentine smell. Nothing. Not even a smell to it. The soil, nothing, so.
Just get rid of it.
I've got it in the back of my truck. I'm going to cut it up. I'm not even worried about it. The other one I took out had stuff in it still, but that wasn't leaking, thank God. Because then we'd have to worry.
No, you just have to clean it up quick and not tell anybody.
I've actually dealt with the EPA once on a spill. They told me just dig up the soil and get rid of it the proper way. About 5 gallons of it spilled. I was like, really? You're getting involved for that?
Yeah.
They said dig up the soil. I took about a yard of soil out. That's it. They were happy. Fire marshal was happy.
Nice and easy.
That was kerosene, though. Yeah. Boss says, we ain't doing that stuff again. This, because he doesn't want to bother with having to get all the special permits and stuff. God forbid if we were to dig another one up and there's something leaked and something happened, a well or something like you're talking about. That's just, yeah. So you guys ready for Saturday over at JP's for Mary's benefit?
I don't know. I'll be over at Charlie's. I'm sure I'll stop in. I'll promote it over there.
Yeah,
What's the benefit for anyway? I didn't catch that. I didn't watch the video.
it's for Mary.
I know, but for what?
Um, it's under community tab. She's having some issues going on with funding
Oh.
and her house, so she's got it. It's all up there. So
Yeah.
trying to help her keep the house. Yeah.
I'll have to read it. I haven't been getting in on any of the fundraisers lately.
Yeah, I get involved with it a little bit.
Oh, usually I do, but the only one I've gotten into on the past couple of months was Carson's.
Mm-hmm.
He completely deserves it.
Hi, Loretta.
Hello, keep digging.
Good to see you. She's trying to keep her house from foreclosure. So, if anyone's interested in doing a duck race, we could do one. If not, no big deal. There's the man, JP.
Hello, JP.
So, yep, JP. What time does it start over there?
What time does JP start?
Yeah, I was asking. I can't remember. It's 8:30 Eastern or 8 o'clock Eastern.
No, I think he's 8 Eastern or 9 Eastern. Yeah, because he's 6 Pacific.
Yeah,
He starts 6 o'clock my time.
I never remember. Never remember.
He says 8 Eastern.
There you go.
Yo,
What's up, PA?
What's happened, PA?
Zach, how are you? John?
Good to see you. Oh man.
What
So yeah,
is going on?
you guys remember all those messy bunks? They're pretty much empty now. I took it all out and brought it in the living room.
Just take the bunk beds apart and take them apart. Take them out. It's completely a wrench cave.
No, that's for the niece and nephew when they come over. I figured the top one there, I could keep all my sluices, all that stuff up there. So, and if anybody wants to do as far as the duck race, if anybody doesn't want to do the panning, doesn't want the material, I could always just send gold. And I forgot to mention how much it's for. Look at that.
It is cold, Mary.
Let's see.
Yeah, she's used to riding around her room in shorts though. That's cold nothing like we never seen.
It was 65 degrees yesterday, and today it's like 35.
I thought you were going to complain about it being 65 and being cold. I'm going to say there's a little more California in you than you let on.
Nah, I was out in a t-shirt yesterday, dude. What are you talking about?
Hell no, 65 is
There
cold,
we go.
man.
We edited it.
T-Rep, what's up?
How you doing, T-Rep? Close the entries after the start.
Mrs. Swimpy.
I know you were, man. You've been nice lately. It was a force of habit.
Oh, I know.
She's been nice for a couple of weeks now.
I know.
Even to other people too.
Oh, I've seen it. Believe me. I have seen it.
Swamp Dog. Culver, what's up, brother?
I even got a new desk here too.
Loretta.
Who's the new guest?
New desk.
Kenneth Bird. JP, what's up?
something to think about. Let's see what JP's posting here. Oop.
I don't know, Mary. Think you can do that, Mary?
Well, no, you got to translate that. JP's telling her to be really nice, like as nice as possible, knowing that she cannot do that, but possibly offset standard Mary to normal person. And there's a confluence there of acceptable behavior.
We'll give it a follow.
She said it's going to kill her.
What, her being nice to everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, she still has her little moments.
JP says standard Mary has to conform. Hello, 907.
Thomas, what's up, brother?
What's up, Thomas? Well, that's right. It's what, 4 o'clock for you over there. 4:30, 4:20.
Hashtag Mary's beard.
That was a joke earlier.
I missed that one. What's going on,
Yeah,
Sid?
you missed that one. I was here. We had plenty of time to hang out and talk while we were waiting for Rinch to come on.
Yeah, I was busy feeding my face.
I was picking up my guitar. Had to have my Strat fixed.
Yeah, what happened?
Wire came loose on the jack.
Oh,
They hooked it up, put some new strings on the bad boy, sounded real nice. I'm feeling like crap, man.
What do you say again?
Sinus infection or something, man.
That's right. Allergy season's coming for us real quick.
I thought it was done and over with. Now it's back. I didn't even go out prospecting today.
All that rain we got, we're all going to be dying out here.
What do we got to do today? Race timers. Let's see. Everybody's already done leprechauns. We've got good old ducks.
Hope everybody's having a good week.
Yeah. Not too bad. Tomorrow's court. It's been, what, 5 years since the accident? I finally get to go try and deal with it.
Wow.
Are you defendant or plaintiff?
Depending on who you ask.
Oh,
If you ask the police or me, it wasn't my fault. You ask them, they tried saying I ran the stop sign. But her story.
Oh, you were the one that hit the lady on the Harley, right?
No.
Somebody hit a lady on a Harley. I just heard about that the other week. That was a long time ago, but they did.
Brad Welch.
No,
yo, Swifty.
We could do go-karts. We could do planes, motorbikes, cars.
The swimmers usually has a pretty good finish.
Swimmer one?
The swimmers one usually. I mean, I don't even think I'm playing, but they usually have a pretty interesting finish.
Well, we can go with one of them tonight. Edit list.
Man, that wind was kicking last night, boy.
Oh, you know, everybody was saying the same thing. I didn't hear it.
Really bad. You know, the wife does a lot of Amazon, and we have boxes, and they were all over the street this morning when I woke up. I had to go out and clean them up.
Hello, Aqua.
Aqua Donkey, what's up, brother?
What's up, Aqua? Sorry I didn't see you. I'm just entering the names in now as we go. All right. Keep my phone open. I'm doing good here.
Right, Smithy? That's what I was thinking. JP was saying something about it yesterday, I think, if that was him. He said the wind was hit on Benzo's show. He said the wind was kicking. And
Yeah,
then
they said something about worrying about power.
around 12 o'clock, it started kicking up here, and the power actually went out.
Really?
What's fast wind for you guys?
What's that?
What's hard wind for you guys over there? Over 30?
Oh,
Anything
yeah,
you-
they were
house?
easily over 30. Freedom Fest 2024.
And then don't forget the Lucky Gnome. So anybody interested in Freedom Fest, make sure you get a hold of Can Do. Anybody interested in the paint party over at JP's, make sure you get a hold of JP or the J. If you want your art kit, get a hold of Mrs. Swifty, the Joyful Paintbrush. 78 days, Can Do's counting. I can't wait.
You're going to that one?
Yes, I am. Yep, me and PA. I'm going to drive out to him and we'll drive out there together. Tell him if you want, we can take turns, don't matter. Driving a truck and trailer ain't nothing new to me. So what are we doing on the poll? Looks like JP's still winning. Let's do a refresh just to check. JP's still winning. We got 28 votes. Now I gotta find my JP bags. I got one already on the shelf. I got one here. I got another one here.
Hello, Brad.
What's up, Brad? I don't know, but I know they had 11 states there last year, and what do they have to? I forget. He said what, 20 something now almost. Let's see. This one's got more material in it. We'll do this bag. So JP wins the night. 34%. And there you go. Didn't check. Sweet. Put this one back up there. So yeah, I'm freaking losing my mind after today. Lawyer sending me all kinds of questions and stuff. Sent me this whole pamphlet to go through. You know, wants me to study it. I'm like, why should I study it? I know what I said. This said what happened and this and that. I guess they want to be. He wants me to be. Uh-oh, something popping up. No, where the hell is that? There we go. Good old trusty 10 mesh. What you doing there, PA? You packaging stuff up?
I got a mail call from Richard over at 8th Skyworth.
Did
Nice.
you get honey?
Sent me a bottle of honey, which is absolutely outstanding.
It is.
Lucky. One of
And
these
some
days I'll get one.
And some unsearched dirt from the creek.
Nice.
Yeah, he only gets so much honey. So getting a bottle of honey is worth more than any gold he could send you, but it is good.
Yep. What's JP got going on here? I hear kids whining in the background here. You know what? I don't even have the other light on in here.
Sent me a little clamor full of dirt.
Boop. I had to make a pit stop at the fridge. Cider. Last one.
Last one before you switch to the hard stuff for the night.
Probably. Let's see here. Alrighty.
So I want to find me a nice big piece of chert when we go out to Indiana.
What the hell is that?
It's like chert or flint rock, you know.
Oh,
I want to try my hand at flint knapping.
there you go. Chippy, what's happening? Welcome back. Look up. What am I looking up at?
JP says there's no church in Indiana.
Almost there. Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Sweet. So that should be either what, tomorrow or Saturday. What are we at here? Let's see what
Would you mail him?
No, Zed's mailing me.
Oh.
Could almost be an hour.
Saving Grace. Chances to Town with Bridget Parsons, the executive director. The other veterans. So yeah, definitely. You know, peek back, tucking the kid in. I was looking and almost I was gonna get hold of Remy and see about going up there to see him this weekend.
Might
He'd
as well.
probably love that.
Yeah, well, I'm having a problem with the TPS in the car and the Subaru.
Is it fly-by-wire?
Yep. I think it's the pedal.
It'll give you different codes for pedal or throttle body.
I don't get any codes. That's the problem.
What's your problem?
Just be driving along, all of a sudden, voltage, TPS voltage drops to idle voltage, and throttle position shows it's at idle 5%.
Check your ABS sensors. No, dead serious. If your anti-lock brakes think that one tire is locked up while the other is spinning that fast, it'll pull power.
I've tried it in track mode with there's 3 different modes on that. You have standard driving, there's track mode where the ABS is, and there's one where the ABS is disconnected, where that wouldn't happen. You know, with so you could there's track mode, there's see, the track mode has traction control off, and then there's traction control off. I've tried it in all 3 modes. It still happens. It's just random, but I've tried just driving with all 3, so that's why I've ruled out the ABS. Only because of that feature the car has.
Yeah.
But again, if you let off and stomp on it, it doesn't do anything. You push the clutch in, you let the clutch out, then it works. But there's no code. And the voltage, if you sit there just with the car off, engine on, you watch the voltage, how you press it, and you can watch the sweep, make sure you're not losing anything. The sweep's good.
Yeah. Fun one.
Well, JP, the only thing I'm worried about is if I lose throttle, then I'm just stuck idling. That's what I'm worried about.
No, JP type TPMS, tire pressure monitoring.
Oh yeah, TPMS. So that don't matter.
Wrench is having a problem, or Wrench thinks he's having a problem with the TPS, throttle position sensor.
Yeah.
And he's fly-by-wire, so he has two sensors on the pedal and 2 sensors on the throttle body.
Yep. But I got an aftermarket warranty, so bumper to bumper. Plus, I data logged it for the same place that does any of my work is the same place that tunes it. No, it's a 16 WRX.
Chippies.
We forgot to do this.
Hello, Chippy.
You got a nice little picker already.
Mary said, if it's a Ford, just blow it up.
Oh, I kind of got that tattoo right here. Where is it? I can't get it. What the hell? There's Calvin over there. Peeing on Ford. I think that was like my second tattoo. Long ago. All right. So that's all we do. Hey, this looks like my stuff. You got some dog fur in here. Ooh. All right, we'll put that off to the side. Time for some fun.
Culver wants to know if it ever makes a flutter sound when it happens.
No. No, it does not. It just literally drops out. I have no throttle response. No code, and no matter how hard you step on it, it still just stays idle, like it's going into like a protect mode. Well, PA's busy this weekend, so I'm I gotta see. It's gonna be. I'm supposed to take my son with me, the young one. So it's supposed to be a high of 44 in Vermont. I haven't even talked to Remy yet. I show you the same thing that's happening. Some bad teeth in the throttle body.
Yeah, I've seen that before, Culver.
Yeah, I'm just like I said. I'm just gonna bring it to. It's They got a website, theshopct.com. You look up their stuff, their Instagram, and all they work on. I told them, I said I don't trust anybody. Guy took me through a walk through the shop. He took me through some of the stuff that they're building, the builds they do. They're pretty well known for their domestic work. I mean, their import work. No, freaking, I hate this stupid thing. Let's see what we got here. see here. Need to check out.
We'll be back in just a minute.
Not a problem. I'll be here. Not like I'm gonna run away. My own stream. So we gotta get 2 more entries in, and we can run the duck race tonight. Just enough to break even.
I wish I had some money.
I know you're not working right now.
Talked to the boss. She said a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll be doing a Volvo dealership.
Nice. You able to talk to them about Freedom Fest?
Nah, I didn't talk to him yet, but it'll be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I figure, it's that far out. They're not going to break your stones.
Nah. I mean, there ain't no trips or nothing, but I'm doing okay. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Bills are being paid, so that's all that matters.
Well, yeah, you still got unemployment. Hopefully.
As long as I can pay the bills, it's all good.
Yeah. I'm squeaking by. I picked up a bunch of stuff. I picked up actually for the young one. I picked up one of those. What the heck is that? The little dream mat sluice they got.
The adventure sluice.
Yeah, I picked that up for him, so he has his own.
Yeah, John. With the rain coming Saturday and me feeling like this with this head cold thing or whatever it is, it's probably not good for me to be out of rain all day.
Oh, no worries. Like I told you, we were kind of trying to put it together last minute too. So
Yeah. I mean, I was looking at next weekend, but it's looking like rain again. But
yeah.
warm though, at least. Tomorrow I should have
Well,
a better
I was looking at
outlook.
I was looking same thing for Vermont, and actually I think this weekend would be best, but it's supposed to be high 44. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to. For his first time, I don't know if I want to take him that cold.
Right. Yeah, man, it was 65 yesterday when I did that little short and looking at that creek, you know what I mean? And woke up today, I didn't look at the weather yesterday. And it was freaking 35 degrees out here all day. I'm like, I'm not going out.
What was it? So,
I just want this freaking head cold to go away.
oh, I hate
Whatever
them.
it is. Sinus infection or whatever you want to call it.
What was it? Not yesterday, the day before, my son was puking his brains out. But no fever, no nothing. And it was just tested. They had to test him the other day because he missed school. He wasn't feeling well. So he was fine. So I'm like, so I was like, you know what? I said, you're going to school today. I made
Brad
him go,
Hayden.
but he was doing fine today. So
Them youngins, they always getting sick.
yeah. All right. All right. Get off this page. Can't see anything. There we go.
Well, of course your son's taller, Mary. Aren't you like 5'4"?
Is someone dragging a fridge across this floor there?
No, they can sense when I'm streaming online, so they must use the ice maker.
Oh, that's like usually they're washing clothes when I'm live lately, and I think there's a cord or something stuck between the agitator and the you got the tall agitator and the small, and then the low agitator, and they go back and forth. So every time it does that, it squeaks.
Yeah, no, it's 5 o'clock here, so I got one in the kitchen making dinner, and the other ones are hovering because they're hungry. A couple are outside, and the dog's being annoying.
Well, that's the dog's job. Probably just wants attention.
I'm glad my kids are 30. They out doing their own thing. My youngest is 30.
Pros and cons, I'm sure. If they're out doing their own thing, you're not doing bad. At least they ain't living at home.
Yeah, I'm at home. I try and take care of these people here. Speaking of that, I got to redo their bathroom for them. I'm going to start that project in about 3 weeks.
I think you're older than me, Mary.
I was on a live one night. Mary admitted to being born in 1865.
I heard that. I think I was there.
Yeah.
Is that true, Mary?
Hey, Bacchus, what's happening?
No,
Bacchus.
I mean, we know it's true. Everybody knows that when you go up in altitude, you age a lot slower. So when she's flying around on that broom, putting in work at night, she's going backwards in years. Hello, Bacchus. See, Swifty heard it too. We all heard it. 1865 is the new date for Mary. What is that, Culver?
Gold mining keeps us young.
Weazen's been lurking.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to try and say something about that
What?
tomorrow. Me being out prospecting. Well, you can go out prospecting. I'm like, have you seen me? What happens to me after I get done?
Wondering if who's going to say something about that.
No, the lawyers.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, why don't you come out with me and see what I do, and then about an hour or two afterwards, see what kind of condition I'm in.
No, all you gotta tell them is you go prospecting with a construction worker out of Pennsylvania. Tell them the dude's like an animal, digs 4-foot holes in the middle of trenches, or in the middle of creeks.
Weeds and Geezer in the house.
Weezin, what's happening? Good to see you.
We need to get Weezer's panning some of his giant hoard of gold he's got in his closet. I heard Weezer has a heck of a pile.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard he's got more than HD.
He might. I don't know how long Weazen's been around, but he was in the gold community since before I got here.
The only thing bad about being out of work is your sleep schedule flips. At least for me, it does. You're up all night and then you sleep all day.
Yeah.
Try being on call 24/7.
I did a lot of years of that, brother.
The calls aren't even what bother me. Going out on calls isn't even what bothers me. It's the stupid phone calls.
Luckily, that I don't have to deal with.
I get them a lot. Jump out of bed at 1 o'clock in the morning for somebody who wants to know if I can do an oil change right now. What?
You're
No,
kidding me.
come on, I'm driving down the freeway. I need an oil change right now. Were you born stupid?
Was it somebody that works third shift?
No, these are. I'm a mobile mechanic, so my
Oh, I know
number
that.
is. So these are just people traveling between Las Vegas and Los Angeles, and their oil change reminder lamp comes on, and I don't know what, I couldn't tell you what the percentage of people that think when that comes on it's a dire emergency, but some of these people truly believe when it says oil change required, they must stop and get an oil change immediately.
I use full synthetic in my truck, which almost all new vehicles do, right?
Everyone.
And you still get the tag that only says 3,000 miles, but 5 is generally what the rule, right? 5,000 miles with the all synthetic.
Depending on the motor.
Except,
Yeah, and
besides my off-road trucks, because I don't go by miles on those, every street car that I have is 5,000 miles.
I do 3,000 in the WRX. That's because that's a problem-prone vehicle.
They are.
In my what is it? My 6.2 with the DOD AFM. You know.
Hi, Hobo Rob.
oh,
Same
but
thing.
Rob, what's up, brother?
Hey, Hobo Rob, what's happening? Good to see you as well.
Yeah, I mean, I go 5 in everything. Hondas recommend 7. Some of your Fords are up to 9 now. Toyota's new one is 10,000, but the light comes on every 5. I still change them at 5.
I used to love my Tundra, man. I'm so mad that guy cut me off and wrecked that truck.
Even my Duramax, I did 3,000 to 3,500. And that's coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna fire it up.
It's whatever works for you and what you do with your car.
I figure it's cheap insurance.
As long as you're good with it, go for it.
Hell, even the way the head gasket is now, I'd take that thing on a trip. Well, I haven't driven, what, 3 years, so 4 years.
You're leaking compression into the coolant?
Coolant into the oil.
Oh. You sure it's not a water pump?
Oh, no. It's definitely not a water pump. And I've also got a bad injector.
Yeah.
10,000 miles on a set of injectors, and one of them decided to go. Set of Bosch remans.
I try not to buy reman anything. Sometimes you got no choice.
Yeah. Well, I parked it for the winter because I would refuse to plow with it anymore. You know, I'm like, I got enough rot starting on it, rust at the time. So I'm like, I'm parking this thing for the winter. I bought another plow truck. And I parked it for the winter. Went to start it up in spring. Had a dead injector. I was pissed.
What's rust?
You're funny. Just got home and threw a cardboard pizza in the oven. What, you got Elios there?
That sounds good right about now.
The cardboard
third
pizza.
shift.
No, you know what I saw? I was down in one of our local small business Mexican food places. I try to support them because they don't get a lot of business, so I go there whenever I can or feel like it. One of their specials on Thursdays is Mexican pizza, $20. I'm like, I'm not paying $20 for a one-person Mexican pizza.
What?
Then I saw him take one out to a couple of ladies. Holy crap, that thing's like an extra large size pizza of Mexican pizza.
That sounds like an extra large bathroom trip.
Well, no Golden Richard's a little bit of unsearched pay dirt. It's all right though.
Hey, it is
Still,
unsearched.
still cool to search it.
Yeah. It's not about what you get, it's the experience.
Wait a minute.
What you get is a bonus.
I think a lot of Richard stuff's going to come with some kind of fossils in it too. So check your rocks really good.
This looks like a little piece of an arrowhead.
Thank you watching, only 8 likes. Uh-oh.
Could have been a piece of an
Come
arrowhead,
on.
but it's broken.
Yes, Rob. Oil is definitely cheaper than a new engine.
Texas Donna in the house.
I'm going to get off camera for a minute. I'll be down in chat.
All right.
All right. Thanks for stopping by on camera.
No problem.
Oh, it's good his business is taking off. Paying the bills. I had people ask me to do that years ago, the mobile mechanic. Not around here, it's not worth it. $22 likes. Well, that's much better.
I got 30.
Hey, that's even better.
Miss Donna, I hope everything's well. How are you doing?
I see shiny. I know you can see it too. There's some garnets too, I see.
Swifty, what's going on, brother? Donna said she's doing fantastic. That's awesome.
Heck yeah. Was she saying her husband wasn't feeling well?
I believe so, and that's why I was saying I hope everything is well.
Yeah, hope he's feeling better. Some beverage here.
We hope you're doing well as well there, Aqua Donkey. We hope you're doing good as well. He is doing much better, she says. That's cool. So
Good.
awesome.
I'm glad to hear.
The prayers are working.
Also, please, everybody, don't forget about over JP's Saturday benefit for Autism Mary. Autism Magnet Fishing Mary. Or whatever it is exactly. Mary. We all know our all beloved Mary. Helping
JP
her.
said, charge.
I'll give you another one.
Sorry.
I need one. Trust me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, John.
No, that's all right. So, it's to help Mary save her house. Some nice looking gold in there, JP.
The
It's
shine.
Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is last call for to get in. Because then Mary's going to send everything over to JP. Uh-oh. My phone's making a racket. It's annoying.
Mark Miller says a member of our treasure fan community needs help, and we'll be there.
Of course. We're always there.
JP says gold. Where?
And
JP
same
said,
thing. What's that, PA? Go ahead.
JP said no gold whatsoever. None.
Same thing like I said for tonight. If anybody buys in that doesn't want the dirt, the material, just the gold. Same thing with over for Mary's. I'm doing over there. If whoever wins does not want the material, just the gold, I'll be happy to. Look at that. Nice shiny in there. Nice flat. Little chunky. Flat pieces. I like it.
The donkey is very tired.
907 Pike, what's going on?
What's up, Pike?
I'll send my donation tomorrow.
Katie, what's up? WK prospecting in the house.
Welcome back, Katie.
Man.
What's
Walt
that?
is out west. Walt is out west in Cali, man. Hope he brought his gold pans with him. Sluice or something. I'd be stopping.
Yeah. Look at that. That's some nice looking gold there.
Mary says she got you on the list, John. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, man. But she will be being good Saturday, so I don't know.
Well, you got to be Mary. You can't just be good. You got to be Mary. Just be Mary and a little bit better. Or a little bit good.
Katie says he has his backpack, sluice, and all the necessities. Awesome.
What good would it be if Mary's just not Mary, though? It wouldn't be as fun.
I don't know, man. She might not know how to act.
I know. But it wouldn't be as good of a time then if Mary wasn't Mary, you know? There's a little piece. Sneak that down there. Little sneaky guy. Put it back up there. There you go. Up there. Thank you. Little sneaky one. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, it's gonna be nicer tomorrow, John. High 50s. I mean, high 40s, low 50s.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't bother looking.
Gonna try and check out
I'm
that
actually
creek I was at.
it's not actual court. It's arbitration. So it's a
Ooh,
third party lawyer that's
ooh,
doing it.
they're final, right?
Yep. You know, I was like almost to the point of I heard you, you're not going anywhere. I was almost to the point in telling the lawyer, you know what, just go full on trial. I don't care. It's been 5 years. You know, what the hell's waiting a little longer?
Right. Mary says I'm a list maker. I make a list for everything.
Here we go.
We'll have to see if Mary can handle it. Being nice.
She can. At least for one night. But come on, a stream's not a stream without Mary picking on somebody. Whether it's Guido or it's Grease Monkey, whoever it is.
She said she's always been a smartass.
I believe it. Since 1865.
Still going strong. Heal up, Swifty. It's been a long day at the dentist. Gotta hit the hay, y'all.
Oh, feel better, Swifty. I know how that is. I hate the dentist.
Yeah, I'm about ready for a round myself.
I can't say I hate it. It's, at least you go and you get things taken care of. But the after process is what I hate. The healing up from whatever they do.
Mary said sometimes my ass even talks shit.
Oh, I believe it. All right.
Ooh, Texas Donna said since Mary has to behave, I'll try and pick up some of the slack.
That'd be fun to see because Donna's always super nice. So here we go. How's that
Yeah,
for some
right.
GP gold?
Yeah, right, JP. That's gold, bro.
That's some JP gold. Let's get some clean water in here. That's not a piece of gold, though. You're moving way too easy.
Yeah, right, Katie. Yeah, right.
What's that?
She said she could be the biggest bitch ever. Just try to be nice to everyone.
Yeah, that's definitely gold. All right. Oh, I've seen Katie on a rant once. I've seen her on a rant. She doesn't hold back. I can't remember what the hell it was, but one day she was mad about something. Oh, tiny little piece. All right. Now, now I can give a quick rinse to this stuff. We're cheating. Yeah, nothing in there. I already took that picker out earlier, so
That's the bigger
now
stuff.
what? Yep, nothing in there besides that picker that I got out earlier. That guy. Now, if I could just find my drying pan amongst this mess. Oh, it's right here. That's easy to find. All right. Let's see.
Sus 2s and 4s are giving me some problems.
Alrighty. I will be right back.
John Nebo. Number 4. Thanks for the support. Very cool.
All over the power cord. I think it needs cherry chunks with bigger ones and like. I had 2 last night. One came out. I barely get it out of the mouth. Alrighty, I'm back.
Welcome back, brother.
Let's see. Gotta make sure I cool this off. I don't know what kind of glass this is up here. Oh, yeah, that's a new one. I haven't got that yet. It's still a little warm.
What's up, Zeds?
It's cooled off quite a bit. Still don't want to chance it right now. Let's get the water out of here. Put that there. Put the water on the floor. Drain the water back into the water. Put that there. Alrighty. This thing. Nope. I don't know where that little thing came from. Well, guy. Right in there. And there we are. All right. Just be cool. What's going on? How you
JBC.
been, brother? So we're gonna call last call and a couple. Give everybody about 2 more minutes. No sticking in here. Let's see what we got. I don't know what was in this bag. Usually bar bags are between either a quarter or half. No, it was definitely a half-gram bag. Thank you, JP. Actually, let's get the black one out. Where's that one at? Yeah, I'm not gonna find that.
John Bob, what's up, brother?
What's happening? See, all that gold just doesn't look good in this triangle.
"907 Pike says, send him your address, John.
It's on my About Me page. It's also come on.
29 awesome people in the house.
There it is.
Nice. Culver says he's going to be doing a video with the PA sluice, 406 Matt, and show some of the new Culver's color red dough pay dirt for sale. Nice. Katie's got to take off. She'll be back in 10 or 15 minutes.
So definitely, it is a half gram plus. It's a win, so I don't like to always say what people give away in wins, but it is definitely plus. And my pan's not dry enough to put in there to show it. I don't know what the other black one. Let's see if this little one will work.
Pike says he got it. Thank you.
I put it in chat as well. Come on.
Down a little bit.
Trying to go slow.
There. It's pretty cool. Some nice little chunky pieces.
Oh yeah. Focus on my finger, right, but not the gold. Yeah, the other one works good. Like I said, I'm in the middle of moving everything.
If anybody wants any of that red dough pay dirt, color red dough pay dirt, go over prospecting.com. Hit them up. Tell them Brent sent you.
So, all right.
All right, John Bob, be good. We'll see you later, bud.
John Bob, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night.
He's had a hell of a 9 days, so he's tired.
There we go. So let's see here. Let's check on my phone.
It's very much like an Australian pay dirt.
Let's get over here.
Now, is that from your claim there, James? John Bob gets a day off tomorrow. Get out in the creek, John Bob.
Last call to get in before I hit the button. Going once. Going twice.
Ooh, Culver got that off some public lands. Nice.
Triple check here.
Ready for tomorrow?
There we go. All right. So,
Man, look at that shelf behind John, loaded up with pay dirt.
Find all your stuff.
which way do I go here?
I know.
There you go.
Not going back to work. I forget it.
Loaded up. It's getting like HD and wheezing. Did you get Just Be Cool's Cash App, John?
Yes, I did. I definitely did.
Brad Welch, I think, sent you something too.
That would be a bit of a problem if I was trying to send it to him, because he wouldn't get it. They would confiscate it.
Brad Hayden, I'm sorry.
Oh, Brad Hayden, I got him. I got Brad in there. We're gonna show everybody who's what, just to make sure.
My bad.
I'm
staring
at my list here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 names only. But hey, or 5 people, not names. So, hey, that's fine with me. Doing a duck race.
Okay, Ducky.
At the bottom of the little ticker going by. Half gram bag of New Hampshire material. $5 a spot, or 20, or 5 for 20.
Half gram bag of New Hampshire wrenches pay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't say wrenches pay, because I'd make that little mixture. The Cash App's right there, wrench prospecting.
Never mind.
I could
don't
do
use
PayPal.
Cash App.
I do PayPal as well. It's the same exact thing. Because I know some people can't do PayPal or Cash App. But the only thing is, if I ship to Canada, the only thing is whatever the extra shipping is. Like if it's $2, $3 extra, I don't mind. What, Katie? I didn't do it. Wasn't me. I didn't do it. I swear to God. The proceeds go for this to go to buy me more gold, more bags. I'm already making a donation for to Mary, so.
I hope she's doing well with that.
One of these. The gold will come out of one of these for Mary's. I always keep little bits in them, though. I never fill them up more. And I got more over here somewhere.
John Chippy's asking what your PayPal is.
It is the same as it's wrench prospecting. It should be. I'm pretty sure.
It's usually email.
I don't know. I changed it so it should be the same thing as. Did I? It is. No, I lied. It is. Thing. You always got to make sure you click in the box. Change that later. Boop. Would your phone go blink?
Not me. WK said she needs an asylum koozie.
Yeah.
I'd like to have one of them myself.
All right. Let's see here now. Pull up PayPal. All right. So that picture, I know who that is.
Chippy just sent you something there, brother?
Yep. If I could type right.
Got to get you one of these, a wrenches koozie.
All right, we got Chippy in there. Now go back to. Oh, look at that. I know who that is.
Who that? Who that?
Got that one in there. And we got. Oh, I got to do this the right way. Okay. Oh, we got another one in. Done. Fresh. Now we go back to this one. Make sure this one's good. Oh, we gotta get this one here. All right. 9:30. So hopefully everybody's good now. Wrong button there. Right button there.
Pike just sent you something too, bro.
Yep, I got them. And we're going to show the screen now. All right, we are done. Let's remove the ticker.
And that's it for the race. Closing it
Race
out.
is ended. And we go to this button. Click. Present. Share screen. Which one is it? Nope, not that one.
Hi, gorgeous.
All right, and here's what we got. Everybody looking? Got Mark Miller, Swifty, Culver, Brad Hayden, Just Be Cool, Chippy, Paul, Thomas, WK. I put one too many in there.
Good night.
And
Gorgeous.
907. Okay.
Miss Patriot just went to bed.
Hopefully that looks good to everybody. Everybody agree?
I don't see it.
Night, Bacchus. You didn't see it.
See it, Bacchus?
There it is. Figures.
Now he's got the duck race up.
I'll go back
31
to
awesome people in the house. We got 37 likes.
Mark Miller, Swifty, Culver, Brad Hayden, Just Be Cool, Chippy, Paul, Thomas, WK, and 907 Pike.
Is that Thomas 907?
907 Pike is 907 Pike, Alaska. Thomas is Thomas. 907.
That's what I was asking.
We got two different ones. Yep, Thomas 907.
The Alaskan boys in the house.
Yep. Alrighty. Let's go. Boom. Then we can go. We need a time. Somebody pick a time.
Minute 30 is usually good. $2.10 WK says.
I can agree with that. 210. No, why am I doing it on that screen? Duh.
That's because there's like 12 people in Alaska there, Mary.
Mix it up. The guys and the gals. Let me just triple check my list. Good there. Don't want anybody getting left out. Good. PA, how many shuffles?
3.
1, 2, 3. Turn it down to begin with. Alrighty, we got Paul and JBC off to the lead. Thomas, Mark. Who else? Here comes Chippy. Another Mark. More Mark. Here's Brad Hayden. And let's see who else is coming up. You got Katie and Chippy coming up to say hi. 907 Pike.
I won twice on
Colton down there.
I won twice on Billy's show Tuesday night.
Yeah, I saw that. You want to know something funny? I was playing Swifty's playlist today. Did help giving him his time. And the first video I pulled up, wouldn't you know it? The first one in his list is where I won the shovel from Charlie. And then I won the I won the duck race that night.
1 minute left.
Here we go. Thomas
Got
making a
Mark
run for
Miller
it.
out in front right now.
Katie and
Two
Just
of
Be
them.
Cool. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm out of cider.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's an uh-oh.
Pike's like, come on, swim, damn it.
Here we go. Let's see. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Getting down to it. Almost ready for the fallback. And there they go, falling back. Oh, now they really fell back.
15 seconds on the YouTube side.
We got Brad Ham.
10
Brad,
10
Paul.
seconds.
Oh, holy shit. Congratulations, Katie. Wow.
3 seconds left. WK smoking up.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You got to test that swimmer there. I think that swimmer might have been on something.
Yeah.
Katie, you got to, yeah, just text me your address. Let's at least see who got what here. How many did we get in here? Let's see what we got first. Everybody likes to see where they placed. There we go.
Oh, Donna, you're just too much. What did one sagging boob say to the other sagging boob? We better get some support soon or people will say we are nuts.
Hey, Chippy, I didn't pick. You got a sign. That's like I didn't know Katie racer changed genders and race. Hey, it is what it is. You get what you get. So, congratulations.
Oh, it was definitely rigged.
Oh God, that race. John R, what's going on? Welcome,
John R.
welcome.
Prospecting in the house.
He just had a video, I think, pop up. Oh, he had a review, a premiere we missed. Don't worry, I'll check that out. Always
We'll
gotta
have to
watch.
check
Oh
that
yeah.
out.
Notifications sitting right there. Was at 9 o'clock, 40 minutes ago. I was going to say something about transit. Hey, John, what's going on? Good to see you.
John from Flash in the Pan Pater. What's up, brother?
Yeah. So Katie gets some of this goodness. So I'm gonna make you up a bag. We'll get you sent out. Hopefully, with this batch I have going out, I got a bag for Thomas. I got a bag for Guido. I got a bag for Wildcat Prospecting.
WK said, add it to the giveaway for Mary's benefit.
We can do that. Hey, Bud Files.
It's pretty awesome of you, Katie. Bud, what's up?
Well, put that down. And just put it down, and Mary, let me know who to send it to. We'll get that all taken care of. Katie, thank you very much.
John R. needs a wrench, brother.
He does.
Yes, he does.
All right. Take care of that right now.
So he can follow some of these awesome 32 people.
Awesome, awesome. Boom. And you know what? We're going to do one more little teensy-weensy thing if I happen to find that link. Refresh the screen. Alrighty. So as long as someone's typed something in the last 2 minutes, we're going to send a sticker pack out to somebody.
Wow. Up to 25 prizes and 7 bags of pay dirt on Mary's giveaway. Get your butts over there to JP.
Awesome, awesome.
Saturday night. You gotta hit up $ Autism Mary before Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern time to be added into the race.
Where's my Thomas bag?
Thomas
and I got
907, what's up, brother?
guys, don't forget, coming up. Make sure you get your Freedom Fest shirts too. Where those are going. No, I haven't seen him since Tuesday at Swifties. Hey, Paul, what's going on? Sounds like yesterday. Here we had a 4 seasons one day. Yeah. The other day it was almost 50 degrees, and then next thing you know, it was 20 something that night.
Yeah, it was 65 yesterday here, and then 39 by 2 o'clock today. It's crazy. Outlaw is out of town skiing. That's right.
That's right. One more minute. Hopefully everybody types something in chat. Something, anything.
Yeah, and Jackson also said he's going back to work, so you'll see a little less of him.
Yes, he is. He's starting Monday.
I believe so.
Yep, in 1 minute, you're going to do a free sticker pack giveaway. You don't know what you're going to get. Neither do I yet. So yeah, I got some matting coming for that sluice. I got some goodies. I'm waiting to hear back from Stacy on some silicone. I got a whole bunch of goodies. A couple extra pans. All right, time is up. Let's share a screen. If I could find it. 17 entries. So only 7 people. Oh, look at that. Alrighty. 33 people in here, and yet only 17 people typed. All right. Well, there it goes. Zaxxon wins again. You seem to get all those goodies, Zaxxon.
What was the hashtag? I didn't even hear it.
There was none.
No.
But we get some stickers for him. Get some autographed ones. What else we got here? I gotta find out stickers that he doesn't have. Oh, Jesus.
Jackson for the win. For the win.
What the? Well, you get a sticker pack. And I don't know. You want a koozie? I don't know if you want one. But I don't know who stickers you got, what you don't got. I got your address. So we'll put that over here. And now we can remove that. There we go. Links pinned at the top of page. If anyone wants to come up, say hi. Oh. Although I think I need to.
Said he doesn't have any of the bar guy stickers.
I have a very limited amount of those, but I'm sure I have at least one extra. I will get you a JP one. I know I have Benzo.
Yo, Jay, what's up,
Brewers.
brother?
Hey, Walter. That's what I know him by, so. You don't have a PA sticker. I think I have some of them. I have to dig. Once I finish organizing this side here, which, I don't know if you could maybe see a little bit over here. It's kind of messy. I kind of took everything off of here, put it over there. So. Yeah, I'm glad to see you here, Walter. You're playing on the Donner Summit. I
don't even have any PA stickers. I gotta get some.
Ooh. I don't know if I have. I don't know if you made a new one after the. I have the original and the second one. I don't know if you made a new one after that.
Sure does, John R.
Yeah, John. Flash in the pan pater.
Nice bag. Nice bags, too.
I got one right up there. That's a 2.5 grammer. I've been looking at those 5 grams. Fine. 5th sticker board, Mary. Jesus. Well, I still have plenty of stickers left to send out. But I do have an order coming in for more. I'm just waiting on Pat to get back to me.
Zach said, wow, PA keeps your stickers on the bottom, huh?
Pretty much everybody's stickers are on my sluices.
John sells 200 bags a month.
It is. Here's one thing I was looking at that he's got. I'll post it in the chat here. I was looking at that one. My email is
15 ounces of gold a month now. Wow.
Here's my email. Yeah, Chippy, I was looking at that thing.
That's something you can just scoop into and dump it in the pan, like one this week, one next week, one the week after that.
I was even tempted to go bigger too, but I was like, not right now. I got some stuff I got to take care of first.
Flash in the pan says, yeah, the 10-gram bags are custom.
That's the only way to go. Yeah, I just bought that, what, 4x16 Venture Sluice. I had to pick up another, those little serrated edge diggers, 2 more pans, some more Dream Mat for that 6-inch, clamps and everything. Oh, that's what I gotta ask you.
What?
Yeah, if you can make me a flare for that, removable flare. Probably from what? I guess 8 down to 6, 8, what, 10, maybe, where you want to go? 8 to 6 or 10 to 6?
I was making them a 12-inch to a 10-inch, but I think we should do a little more.
Go for it. I'll take you. Go 10. Was it 10 to 6?
Yeah.
You can always lift it up out of the water to reduce it. 8-3. What's going on?
10 to 6.
You're always
That'll
busy
work.
at work, brother. Yeah. Let me know when I see you. I'll take care of you. I don't have to fight with shipping.
Richard, what's up, brother?
I picked up some more snuffer bottles with lanyards. The only thing they didn't have in stock was the lanyards.
We went through that unsearched dirt tonight, Rich, that you sent me. It was fun checking it, but got that excellent honey, though.
And I'm going to give a plug out to where I buy my goodies from. I don't get nothing from it or anything, but that's just who I go for.
I just bought that 6-inch header box from them. $42, not bad.
I tell you, they call me anything, it's like, I ordered all what I might just that order I just was telling you. And they said they didn't have the lanyards, but they had the snuffer bottles. They said, listen, they'll send you everything, and then once the lanyards come back in, they'll send them right out to you. A couple more days. I'm like, no problem, thank you.
You should have hit me up there, Walter. Could have grabbed lunch or something.
Sounds good, Brad. Like I
All
said,
right, Aqua Donkey. He's
they've
passing
done me
out,
good.
brother. Yeah.
Take care, Aqua Donkky.
High Plains Prospectors got some nice stuff.
I bought my metal detector from them. I bought my son's all my gear I bought from them. I don't think I bought anything from anybody else.
They have Joe from Green Mountain Gold Traps placer tool, the magnet probe there, and I think they have the dowsing rods as well.
Yeah. Oh, I went straight to the source for that one there. Can't get any more straight from the source, especially when you get your own personalized unboxing video. Right there, John. I still got it. I got to go through that. I got to get another one from you. I got to get one more from you, and then so I can pan it out. I've got so many more bags over here. I've probably got at least 20 more here, probably another 5 up there. I don't have any more room. So I try to get at least one of everybody's up there. I'm still missing a couple. Flash, you could always do videos on just how you make the bags.
Yeah, brother, you ain't dropped a video in a year or so.
It's nice and easy video there.
Mary, Walter hauls ass. That's what he does. He hauls ass. Walter needed wrench there, John.
I can get them. Where's that? Walter. Wrenched up.
I can't check it right now, Katie, because
Just got a
I'm using my
notification.
phone for StreamYard.
What the hell did I just get a notification of?
Old PA Patriot. Not old. Old.
All the notifications came through now as text on my Cash App now. I'm like,
Here goes Mary. PA, if that was true, he would be hauling you.
see, we knew she couldn't last that long.
That's right. Uh-huh.
I don't remember what this was, John.
I take pride in being an ass too, by the way. Mary, you're older than me.
I don't remember. Probably a $half-gram bag. I don't know.
Getting old is earned.
No, leave it, Kyle. You know what? I know what I forgot to put up there. Oh, I don't know where I'm gonna find room. Actually, I think maybe right there. I got that bag from Mr. Minix. I didn't put up there. Where the hell is it? I tell you, I gotta get my kegerator set up. Put it right here.
There's a little bit of gray up there. Not too much, though.
At least you
One
got
thing
here.
I'll never have to worry about. That's just going to say, man, all my grandfathers died with full heads of hair.
Yeah, I know that guy. Hey, that guy.
Zach, you're back.
I'm trying to stay awake.
Were you just working on cars or something?
No, I left here so we could. Everybody ate behind me, and I went over to John R.'s show. And now I'm just trying to stay awake. I gotta stay awake for another hour and a half or 2 hours.
What, food coma? Or are you just working too much?
Actually, I'm slow. Slow kills me.
Really?
I don't have a problem hustling. It's being slow kills me. Just makes me want to lay around and get fat and go to sleep.
John R. said, Wrench, you're like me. You have pay dirt everywhere around the house.
Oh my God. It's like, don't even get me started with my benzo collection that's not up there.
John R.'s collection is past mine.
You know, I've only got a couple can-do cans. I got 2, 4, or 5. I don't know. I got stuff on the floor. Yeah, I'm just trying to find the bag from Mr. Minix. Oh, look, there's that new Banshee bag I was telling you guys about.
WK says she thought I was a 15 or 20-year-old. No, I'm just an nice hole.
She's trying to be nice to you, bro.
No, she threw it underneath it, just saying. Probably from the way I talk.
Some more I don't have up there. Black Mass, Miss Kimmo-san's. Wow. More Miss Kimmo-san's.
You don't have to send me nothing, Flash.
What is that Brandon bag?
People buy from me and say, Jackson sent me.
I send people all over the place. I'm a good promoter.
Mega Dog. His new sticker.
I just got that bag from Megadog with a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, he sent. I don't know. He keeps sending me stuff. It's like I got his box that's got to go out. I didn't get to send it out with my last shipment. All kinds of goodies for him. That's going out this weekend.
Hopefully I can start getting some more pay dirt when I get back to work.
Oh, I know you will. I know you will.
Just be glad you're not out here, PA. I'd be working you to death.
I don't know, Zach. I don't think you can afford me, bro.
No. The veins I would turn you on to in some of these gold mines I go into, we'd have to pry you away.
Yeah, I'd be out there with my Hildy gun. Generator outside and my Hildy gun and batteries on the inside.
Come on, man. You haven't had a shower in 2 weeks. You need to go.
I don't know where it is. I can't find it.
So I got my Christmas win here. We're going to go through Sunday from Outlaw.
Oh yeah, that's a fun bag.
Yep.
That's a fun bag. Yes, he is, John. Yes, he is.
And Miss Donna sent me this silver, 1 ounce silver round.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
It says Liberty and Freedom on it, which is very cool, from SD Bullion.
Oh, that's right. I got a bunch of stuff I want over at Jeff Crumpers. Yeah, he had the other night. Was it Monday night? I was doing something and nobody was on at the time, and I went over there. I think it was after Brewers, and it was Monday or Tuesday, or I don't know, whatever day, Sunday, whatever it was. He had a stream going, and for hell, I was like, you know what? I got a couple good things, good deals on some stuff. They did some star races. I got in on that. Their version of spots for duck races. A couple nice wins. Very happy. Oh, there's the Thomas stuff to go out. I still didn't find the other bag. There it is. Here's the Mr. Minix bag. I knew it was somewhere. I won something. I won some coins from him from Living Room Panner back. I think it's 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, you know, I need another bag of your dirt. I said, but I want something different. So how about a big bag? I was like, never done one. I said, how about a 3 gram bag?
For
3 gram bag.
minutes?
Yep.
I'm surprised he even sold you that. He doesn't sell dirt.
He doesn't, but he does. This is the second bag I've got from him in my whole time. And yeah.
Zed, the nastiness in you. I like it.
Oh, Zed's all over Mary. I don't know. It would be a competition between him and Jen Steele as to who wants her more. They'd have to fight. We'll open up a Discord.
I tell you though, I got to start getting some more from some of the other guys. I keep shopping, looking. It's just like my first tab here is. Let's see, you got Flash. Next comes Vendetta.
Hey, did Vendetta close his Patreon?
I don't think so.
I tried to link it during his show earlier, and I clicked on the Patreon, and it didn't go to his page. Thank you, WK.
His last post was 13 hours ago. On Patreon.
I must be wrong.
So yeah, so it goes to Vendetta to gold nugget sales. Let's see here. Who else I got? I got Miller Prospecting, Yukon Alley, Big
Yeah.
Texas, Gold Nugget Man, Black Mass, Irwin's, Gold Bay, Bill's Dirt. Let's see, Blue Tundra,
Those are all ones you have?
LXR. These are the tabs I have open that I just keep going through to see where I'm buying next from.
Oh,
Donna put herself in a timeout.
Yeah, some of them are. You don't see it. It's like I'm getting notifications of pop-ups of discounts to buy.
That's the
If you
next
ever
thing
get-
on the list for me, Culver. The shed.
if you ever get the chance, get some Dirty Paws Gold Adventure gold. It's
I
not
heard
cheap.
about that.
It's not cheap, but the dirt is worth it.
I think it was. I don't have Bayou Guy. I got one from Backyard Prospecting. That's his Christmas bag with the snowman, whatever the hell it is. Right, Frosty's Treat.
That's the one I voted for you to open.
Yeah, the Frosty's Treat. I got the 5 grammer from Yukon Alley. I got the 2.5 over there. That from John Guido's. Let's see. Oh, Vendetta bags. Forget that. I don't even go through. I think I have at least one of everything so far.
Yeah, I got piles of Big Texas bags.
Flash, I just try and do the subscription stuff, to get this way here it just automatically comes every month. It's not really I mean, yes, the extra information, the posting they get, the opportunity to win stuff's awesome. It's just, but the nice thing of having just something sent to you that's that they made just for, basically just for you is awesome.
WK, she's hooked on graham cracker cereal right now. So every day she wants graham cracker cereal a couple times a day. And I don't limit anything she eats because she's 9 and she looks like she's 6. So I let her eat as much as she wants.
I mean, we won't even go through my Patreon memberships. I got a list of them. And not all of them send me stuff every month. It's not all of them are giveaways.
I don't know. I know you win your fair share of stuff.
I try and give my fair share away too, and help out and donate. I like to help people out that are in need.
So do I. I always do. Or I used to. I've been slacking lately, but I usually do.
Well, you got the new business thing going on, so
I try to help people too, but I'm out of work right now, so it's kind of tough.
Thank you, Zed.
A couple weeks from what I'm hearing. I'll be building a car dealership.
That's actually a small job for you guys, isn't it?
No, we do a lot of them actually. Most of the
Yeah.
times they're open, and we gotta get them trailers, and move them into the trailers, and then redo their whole showroom and all the offices and the parts department and all that, and then move them back in. So it's kind of a big operation. They're a year and a half job sometimes.
Oh, nice.
yeah, I could probably give away as much as I've won.
I was hoping that I could get down there in April, WK, with me and Wrench, but I don't know yet. We'll have to see.
Spinny break. Take care, Walter. I'll be right back. Spinny break, and I need to get a beverage. Find something. Make something.
Ooh, Stockton, huh? That's a fun place to go to. Nice. Yeah, I'll be building a Volvo dealership, looks like. As soon as they
Yeah.
pull the trigger on it.
Selling more shitty cars to Americans who don't want to work on them.
And they're expensive, man.
Fucking Volvos. They're fun too.
I heard their SUVs aren't too bad, though. I don't
Yes.
know. I don't work on them.
Everything European has its own special engineering. They like to engineer everything in their own little ways, and it's annoying.
Well, John says he's a senior engineer on a Dodge, Kansas City. Cool. Dodge City, Kansas.
He's a senior engineer on a project in Dodge City, Kansas.
Yeah, cool.
Flash in the Pan's an engineer, a football coach, and
Pay dirt are.
his family helps him with the pay dirts. Oh yeah, and I remember he likes BMWs. Zed, you're talking MJ only pants? She's only pants now, MJ IRL.
Retired as a coach. He said he did his 15 years. He's done. Coach.
Yeah, I didn't even do 15 years, but I'm done.
I've been a super for, I think, 22 years. 22 or 23 years.
Hello, Rob.
Rob is back. What's up, Rob? How was that pizza, bro? That was sounding good. Cardboard pizza. Yeah.
What's the tallest building you built?
Me?
Yeah.
5-story apartment buildings. We were doing a few of them.
So you guys have never gotten to do one of the huge ones?
Nah, I had a chance to go to a company that was doing it, but it just wasn't right at the time. And I actually went to Virginia they were doing a 27-story building, and it was like high-end rentals, like $7,000 a month for the condos. And they had 2 projects going on up here, and the permits just didn't line up. They were having a problem getting permits, and I got taken care of at my other place, and I stayed. So
yeah,
that's when I really started making money, And then good old Joe got elected, and here I am, laid off a couple years later.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, it's construction, I think I've been laid off 5 times in my life for like 2-3 months. Yeah,
I used to, and for wintertime, but
I just prepare for it. You know what I mean? I save up, and you got to do it. In this business, you got to make sure you can pay your bills for a couple months.
Yeah, I know.
Scroll back and see what
I've always stayed prepared for it as well, just because I've always been a subcontractor doing what I do, and
Right.
it's no different now. I'm just
Yeah.
in a conservation mode. I don't need to be, but I'm just in a conservation mode, build balances.
I don't think
Well,
MJ
my,
changed. She's only
I'm
pans.
I'm not really good with money. My wife handles all that, and she puts money away, and I don't even realize she's doing it.
I'm very good with money, and my wife doesn't have a fucking clue how much I have. Not even remotely.
I'm horrible with it.
We know, Rich.
I'm
Everything
not
you get,
bad with money. I just spend it all. That's all.
everything Rich gets has got to be top of the line and then modified.
Not top of the line, but
What? Okay. What kind of GMC do you own? It's a Denali, right?
Oh, it's a Cadillac Escalade.
Oh well. Gee, a little bit better than a GMC. And what's the trim level on your Duramax?
I think it's an SLT.
Oh, gee,
It's leather. It doesn't have the
imagine
heated seats, but it's an 01.
imagine my surprise. And your WRX, how many wheel horsepower does it make?
It's only 275
Just
at the
275.
wheel.
Only about 100 more than stock.
No, that's at the crank. It's 268 stock. That's at the crank. No, I don't have a platinum. I would have liked to have a platinum, but I couldn't get an Escalade platinum. Nobody had one for sale in my price range. Although I do want the CTSV.
If you
With
like
the
them.
6.2 supercharged with the 6-speed.
Why don't you just pull the trigger on a good car and get an LFA?
Yeah, John, that's a big job site with 1,000 men and women on it.
I'm not buying anything. What I wanted to do was take my Duramax and put it into a put it in the for a deuce and a half.
Nah, waste of time.
The whole drivetrain, just throw it right in there.
Waste of time. Take your Duramax and put it underneath the Chevy Love. Then you won't get something that breaks. I think it'll be an animal.
Listen, my Duramax, the only reason why it broke is because the person who did the work for me forgot to tighten one head stud. Don't ask how.
It's always that last bolt that gets you in trouble.
Yeah. That, and I let it sit for 4 months just to be treated good. An injector went bad.
Yeah.
But I got batteries for it. I'm gonna start it up tomorrow. Pull into the driveway. Start ripping it down. Luckily, the bad head gasket and the bad injector are on the same head. And if I need, I actually have a spare head.
Thomas got 5 trucks.
Thomas's family owns the dismantlers.
Yep. Well, I gave my son my 85 K10 that I jacked up, and I put 1-ton axles underneath dually out of a cabin chassis, so they're narrow. They fit under a regular bed. I gave him that. Let's see. Then I got my 01 Duramax. Everything I've had is Chevy pretty much the whole time. I get the Cadillac. I had another Cadillac.
I'm a gypsy. I'll drive what runs.
Yeah.
My work truck is a Ford. One of my off-road trucks is a Chevy. The other one's a Toyota.
I prefer the International, which is basically a Chevy 6500 rebadged. I love that thing. Boss hates it. I said, "Good, you drive the new F600. I'll take my International."
My first car was a Subaru, 78 Subaru. I used to call it the $2 car. I put $2 in it and drove it around all week.
My first car was a 47 Willys Jeep.
Stick shift.
Later, Flash.
They had a Datsun.
See you, John.
Take care, John. That was a Datsun. What the hell was that?
You probably had a 210B.
No.
a real Datsun right there.
What the hell was this thing? I don't even remember what it was. It was a Datsun. It was the ugliest thing I ever seen. Didn't have it long. Let's see.
No, it was $1 a gallon back then, Mary. Maybe $1.35.
I had one of those Toyota Corolla Chevy Novas. Then, let's see what I have. I had a couple darts. It's just ever since it's been, Mitsubishi Mighty Max. I love that thing.
Those things took a beating.
Oh, yeah. Except when you're doing about 100 miles an hour for about, I don't know how long when they're only geared to do what, 75, 80?
I knew a guy who used to jump the crap out of one of those.
They were like a 3/4 ton truck and, they had heavy suspension. They were great. Used to load so much firewood in the back of it.
I'll tell you what, that Subaru, them motors on them Subarus back in the day, they would run forever. The car will rust apart before the motor breaks.
Yeah. Yep.
I was
Now they all
talking
have
to Zed.
oiling issues.
Yeah. Brad said he had a Shy Wagon. I looked that up, dude. They were awesome.
Here's one of my customers called me. That's my K5.
I remember you showing me that.
Dude went into the frickin' ditch at 40. Everything's bent. Frame, broken control arms. That's a long travel truck. Long travel suspension.
Yeah, was it a Raptor or something?
Fix it, wrench.
All right. You said what?
Fix it.
No, what did Wrench say?
I said, wasn't that a Raptor?
No, that's just a Chevy.
No, the blue one?
Yeah, the blue one's a Silverado.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Silverado on long travel.
Knock, knock.
It's bad now. I think Culver's down in the basement.
I don't see him.
I don't see him.
Oh, want to hear a Subaru joke? Knock, knock.
Wow.
He's talking about their famous rock.
Yes. That's one of the reasons why my car is going in, because she's got a little knock, knock, knock till the oil pressure builds up, and it's only got 7,000 miles on that motor.
Well, screw it. Just go do a left-hand burnout or a left-hand donut for a little while.
I get worried on some of them left-hand turns I'm getting on.
You'll finish that off in no time flat.
Thank God the motor was put in less than a year ago.
Oh, 907, it's fixable. And he could have the frame pulled. I told him he could have the frame pulled, but he don't want to hear that. He wants to change the frame or whatever. I don't know. I don't care. It's not my problem. Mm-hmm. I just went and pulled it out of the ditch. That's what happens when you drink in four-wheel drive. Or actually, he was pre-running, but
I remember that one day in my 86 K10 that I had. 13-inch lift with 42s. They don't go down a steep hill. Too steep of a hill. Unless you're in four-wheel drive and realize, oh shit, my ass end's coming in front of me. Floor it. Yeah, that was the last time I went drinking and taking that thing off-road.
Zed, you forgot your pants. You should come up on panel. You can't wear pants while you're on panel.
Oh, PA. We've seen what happens when guys show up on your panel with no pants on. Just wearing it out right there. Careful what
I'll tell you, man.
He was going to work.
Dude, you have rug burns on that thing, man.
Here's an 85 I had with
That's a
a
good one.
Regal.
With a roll bar on it, huh?
Oh yeah.
Back in the 80s, if you didn't have the roll bar, you weren't cool.
Oh, I know.
It's always neat when you can look at the truck and you can tell what year it was built or what age. You know, back in the year of that truck was probably built late 80s because he had the roll bar, he had the KC highlighters, he had the super swampers. That was all the good stuff back then.
Here's just a photo that I saw that I loved. I don't know why.
Those already had horrible turning radiuses. That thing must be horrible.
There it is. That's before the lift.
Still a good looking truck.
I miss that truck. That's one truck I wish I never got rid of. When I got done with it, it had literally straight exhaust because it was just so freaking tall. It was just right out the headers, or it went around the transmission transfer case, and then straight back. No over the axle, no, not just straight back. I had 3.5-inch exhaust on it, dual. I miss it.
In my 47, we had a small block 400 in it, and it just had Doug Thurley off-road race headers coming out through the wheel wells to some little like 12, 16-inch glass packs, and it just dumped right there in front of the rear tire. About as crap.
That's the K10 with the dualies. You can see it's tucked under.
Yeah.
No flares needed. That's my son's project. I gave that to him for his birthday 2 years ago.
I still have a 50 Willys pickup hiding in the garage.
And that's the work truck. My International.
And you can say anything you want about your old modified trucks, but it's them work trucks that do it every day with less done to them. They're just told to go out and do it.
A little heavy in the back.
You'll be all right.
It was only loading a can. It only stays like that for a little while until you get to a certain point, then it comes down.
Mark Miller or the Asylum. See, Asylum, I didn't realize that a year or two ago, I loaned my mother-in-law my Ford, which is regular sized. And so for about 2.5 months, I had to drive my lifted Blazer back and forth to work. And I didn't realize what was wrong, but I was having ankle problems for a while. And it didn't click to me that my ankle problems were from jumping in and out of the stupid ass Blazer a couple of times a day. And then I realized that one day and got real pissed off and wanted my truck back.
Like the plow truck jumping in and out of that thing.
Yeah.
But I love that thing.
Oh, that's a little tiny truck. That's fun.
Oh, it's still like jumping in a lifted truck.
I'm gonna jump down, boys.
All right, PA.
Take care,
I'll
PA.
talk to y'all later. Have a great night. I'll see you.
You too.
Later, man.
And this is what I parked my Duramax to drive, to plow with.
See, but every truck you've showed us has been modified.
Of course. Every single thing, except the work truck.
And which one still runs? The work truck.
My Duramax still runs. Just put batteries in it. It might be missing on a cylinder.
Just turn the boost up. Nobody will know.
I don't need to. It's got enough. She's pushing over 35 pounds. For an 01. 01, they didn't reach much over 25.
Yeah, we had one of the guys I work for. He stretched the head bolts on his LBZ.
That's what I got studs in there.
Well, he was using it to pull all that, and finally brought it in. I diagnosed it. You stretch the bolts, you're leaking compression and cooling. And he's like,
Didn't bend a rod?
no,
Really?
He didn't drive. He doesn't drive it hard. He just pulls. I'm telling him, he's like, man, I don't want to hear that. I said, you knew it was coming. Come on. He says, yeah, I knew it was coming. I just didn't think it would happen now. I said, how many pounds of booster you running? He tells me it's like 35, 40, something like that. It was computer tuned.
Yeah.
I said, how much do they run stock?
Yeah, they run about 25.
Yeah. So he had the complete So we had the complete top end done by the diesel shop. I was going to do it, but I let him go to the diesel guys. He had the complete top side of it done just to get rid of the truck.
I tell you, I thought I was going to break a crank or bend a rod. I haven't done nothing with it. It just, like I said, it was someone else's what they did, and he said he'd make good on it, but problem is I got to drive halfway across this, literally more than halfway across the state. I got to bring it to him, and the time he's got now to do it, he said he'd warranty it, but it's just, the amount of time and everything. I said I'll just do it myself.
Then it's right, or if it is screwed up, it's your fault.
Yeah. Oh, he's a great mechanic, and I've always referred people to him, and I still do. And actually, I don't anymore because he's, pretty much stopped doing it because he's so busy with, he was a diesel mechanic in the Army, and that's what he worked on was Duramaxes. So, hold on one second. I got a young one in front of me. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, you gotta fix it.
Yeah.
Plug it in. Oh, anyways, I think I'm gonna call it a night.
All right, man. We'll talk to you another day.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I know I'll catch you over Saturday at Charlie's, and I'll be over at JP's for Mary's thing. Well, I'm always there.
Yeah,
Friday.
as long as I'm in Charlie's, then I'll do it. If for some reason I'm not in Charlie's or I don't remember, remind the guys over there that Mary's doing that they're doing a thing for Mary over at JP's.
Yeah.
And they'll pin it for you. Charlie, I believe, is supposed to be out of town this weekend. He's going to be trying to stream from a motel. I work weird ass hours, so it might just be Tommy and Rob over there, and
What night does Tommy go live?
Sometimes he does it Saturday before Charlie's.
No, I've seen him other. I thought I've seen
Well, he's
him
been
other...
random.
Yeah, I haven't caught him in a while.
He deleted his channel and restarted a new one, so you probably need to go resub if you wanted to. But
Really?
Yeah, he deleted because he got in. He started doing that YouTube advertising that they tried to get you to do. You can go into your YouTube, and you can pay to promote a certain video. So you go in there and say you take this video, and you want to promote it $3 a day for 10 days, and you'll promote this video, and they impression your video to a lot more people. And what YouTube does for that to make you feel like you're getting more views and watchers or whatever is your sub count will go nuts. You'll just start gaining subs like you wouldn't believe. But when you actually look at the watch time and the retention on the videos, so even the one if you promoted this video and it all of a sudden jumps to 2,000 views, you look at your watch time and retention time, you really don't have those views. They're just upping the number, and you're getting subs. We were checking out his channel one day, and he had gone up like 2,000 subs. And out of those 2,000 subs, when he went into his sub list or whatever, he could only see a couple of new subs. We're looking at it. He's like, so you're telling me 2,000 people have their subscription list 100% private? I've gone up 2,000 subs and I can see 5 new names. And so basically, when you analyze it a little bit, there's other companies that you can buy subs and views and watch time from on the internet. You can buy subscribers, and YouTube just got into that action themselves. Why are they letting other companies make the money when they're going to make the money through advertising? And some channels are having,
James, sorry.
Yeah, they were all saying that because some channels are having really good growth off of that. But when you actually go on those channels and you look at their videos, you're like, they're not getting the views. They're not even getting the shorts views. Where the hell are these thousands of people coming from that are supposedly subscribed to you when you have no views? No.
Yeah,
So
no.
that's why he deleted it. They gave him a hard time ending the monetization on it, or ending his advertising on it. But he had a hard time, or he didn't like those.
Makes sense. You just gotta put it in chat if you can. I can see if I can find it because I only know his old one. Oh, let's see. All right, Zed. Take it easy. Yeah, we're gonna head out of here in a minute. Just finish talking with Zach when he gets back.
Sorry about that, man. If I'm on the phone, you can end it. If you're wanting to get
No,
out.
that's all right.
Fucking morons. Hung up on me anyway. That's what's irritating. Is stupid call. That was brakes on a particular car. I give them the ballpark price on brakes. Well, how much without rotors? Well, it's not recommended, but I start explaining what the price is. That she just hangs up on me.
Yeah, no. I don't. I'm glad I don't deal with it. Nice, I deal with everything here on all the trucks, and it's like, we send something to anything to get done. It's either warranty work or recall work, or don't touch anything. Give me a quote, and
Well, there's
it's
just
like
American culture is so impatient. And, everything's expensive, but American culture is so impatient that
oh yeah.
it just makes everybody so rude.
Well, no, I mean we literally dropped the truck off and said just call us, because we literally just bought another hook truck. So like I said, we have the F600. So I dropped off the 2020 International and said I said to the guy, I said, listen, only warranty work or recall work. And I said, listen, I've also brought this truck to you 2 times before for an issue with the ABS, for the traction control coming on.
Yeah.
So that's what we were talking about last week a little bit, and and they came back and they said, oh, well, it's 5 hours diagnostic time and you need an ABS module. I'm like, well, what about the warranty? Oh, the warranty expired back in January. And that's what I was saying. We brought it to you how many times before? Complaining of a problem with it, and you had a recall on the brake pressure switch. But yet that still isn't, come into play with the, had a problem with traction control coming on. Traction control comes on because of an ABS sensor. It's not, I'm not an idiot. I know what I'm talking about. And they're like, oh, well, it's not covered, and it says in the paperwork that they started with the sensor and they traced it back to that the wiring was all the wiring was corroded from the sensor all the way back to the ABS module, and because it was so corroded that it destroyed the ABS module on a 2020 truck.
Yeah.
That doesn't get driven. It's not a plow truck. You know, if the roads are bad, I don't drive that thing out there. You know, we don't go out doing jobs because we're out plowing. So
Yeah.
that truck is only out if the roads are nice and it's clear weather, you know. So how are you going to tell me a truck that's 3.5 years old has got a corroded wire from the ABS sensor all the way up to the ABS module?
Yeah, because the tech didn't want to find where the problem was. He just wants to sell you a new harness and module.
Oh,
Sell everything and hope it's okay.
They didn't. That's the thing. They didn't want it. The wiring wasn't included. You know, boss asked him, says, "Listen, can I drive the truck the way it is?" He said, "Yeah, ABS won't work. Okay, we'll pick it up." Oh, well, you owe us for X amount of time on diagnostic. Wait a minute. My guy dropped it off and stated to you, if it's not warranty related or recall related, don't touch it. Why didn't you just come back to me and say, hey, we looked at it after the first hour and say, you know, normal shop would say, hey, we went into it. It's going to take more diagnostics, you know, first hour. Okay, you know, we expected to pay for an hour at least, you know, if it's not warranty. You know, that's guaranteed, you know, it's just common sense, you know, but call somebody, let them know what's going on. Don't just leave them hanging. Let them know. Oh, well, you're going to charge me $200 something an hour. You want $800 just for diagnostic? Wait a minute. I didn't ask you to diagnose any problem. I said this was a problem that we brought to you under warranty. So that after all said and done, you know, going back and forth with my boss, he's like, you know, they're like, well, what do you want to do? He goes, I'll pay you for an hour diagnostic time. That's fair because that's what you should have done. Anything over that, you should have called and, you know, contacted us and got approval for.
Yep.
You know,
the big thing, you're legal. I don't. Every state's a little different. California has a whole lot of consumer protections in place. You know, to where they can't. Everything has to be in writing. Everything has to be approved, and that it would have to be written that you're authorizing ABS diag, and all that. And your key to protection from that kind of crap down here is you get the estimate, you sign it, you can put your dollar amount on there, you know, whatever it's supposed to be, you can sign it, recall only, whatever, and you make them give you a copy of that paperwork. And when they try to call you up with any kind of an additional increase or something like that, no, I signed for recall only. You can give me my truck, and that's your legal standing where you don't owe them anything. You may have to pay that bill and fight it back in court if you can't get the law to side with you because they don't want to get involved in public matters. But that is your recourse. You know, yeah. I'm licensed with the Automotive Repair Dealers, ARD number, and you know, if you're not playing by the rules, then the ARD, then the automotive repair dealer will just come in and shut you down. They're cops for mechanics, and you just have to be really particular on your paperwork when you're doing that kind of stuff, and make sure you get copies of the estimate that you signed and you didn't just sign an open ticket, because they can go back in their computer at any point in time and just add another line that says diag ABS. And then you're on the hook for all that. But you have the paper that was printed out and handed to you when you dropped the truck off that we were doing recall work only.
See, we didn't even bother with any paperwork or anything. We just dropped the truck off. And but like I said, and my boss says to him, because he knows that I know, because being a former business owner, you know, what we say goes, you know, just like if we tell a customer something, you know, on our side.
But that's not how the laws or the mechanics of the dealers worked. I worked at a dealer for about a week.
There's nothing like that here. We have none of those laws.
Well, exactly, and that's a lot of people hang around and bash California all day long, but I'm in the chats and I'm listening to some of these people saying it's like you're bashing my state that has these consumer protections in here. I couldn't do that to you. You're like, hey, what the fuck, and if you went to the ARD, you're like, they didn't give me an estimate when I dropped off the truck. That's an automatic foul on my part. I have to give you an estimate. These are the rules. I'm required.
You have to give an estimate for something that that's crazy. How can you give an estimate on something you don't even know?
Because you estimate the diag. All right, if you come in for a warranty repair at a dealer, the dealer's going to hand you a piece of paper that says what they're going to do. They're going to be the vehicle submitted for a seatbelt flaw and this flaw and a DPF flaw, and you're going to sign on their little paper, and you're going to get a copy of that. If they don't give you a copy of that, then they're in trouble because they've already taken your vehicle without any repair authorization. If we don't have a signed invoice to work on your car, like if you come into my shop, anybody else's shop, if you come in and just give us your keys and say do whatever, on our shady side, we could try and do whatever we wanted to and charge you for it. But on your legal side, you could say, okay, show me the signed invoice. There is no signed invoice. So you took my truck and did a bunch of work on it without approval. And as far as the law is concerned, if we don't have a signed invoice approving repair, we're not allowed to touch it.
Well, I can understand that completely on your side.
Yeah, and the same goes for your side. If you didn't sign an invoice for them to work on it, they had no right to work on it. Period. They had no authorization.
Well, my only authorization I gave them, and I mean I know they got a camera in their office, is I told them straight up, warranty or recall work only. And I told them, I said, we brought the truck to you for this issue. It's still doing it, and it's also squealing like a pig. You've done brakes on it. It's got 17,000 miles on it. Why would it need brakes?
Oh, in 2008, Honda went to organic brake pads on the fronts of their Civics and the rears of their Accords. Oh, you know about those. They're brand new cars, brakes at 7,000 miles. If you're a bad driver, 15 if you could really stroke them. On the Civics, my father-in-law bought a Civic. He was at the dealer at 7K, and his brakes were worn out. Every 7,000 miles, he says, basically every time I change the oil, I got to do front brakes on this car.
I can tell you though, I got shocked though. My aunt had one of those, not the very first, but close to the first Prius, and she got 90,000 miles out of a set of brakes.
That's normal around here.
I was amazed because I'm used to you get anywhere from 20 to 30K.
Around here, it's so flat without the hills. A decent driver gets about 100,000 out of a set of pads. A bad driver gets about 50. A really bad driver will still get 50 out of the set of pads, but they'll warp their rotors every 10 or 15. And that's what they'll do. A really good driver, you're talking about freaking old man Bob that hasn't touched the brake pedal in 4 years. He'll get 150 or 200,000 out of their brakes. We were working on the Dodge for this one guy. He came in every 6 months to have his brakes checked for years, paying $45 a shot brake inspection. We're like, you don't need them. Inspect the brakes. There's no way it's still good. And every time we'd tell him, no, your fronts are this, your rears are this. Finally, at 150,000 miles, he was tired of us telling him he didn't need brakes. He came in and made us change them all anyway. Just change them all. You're a good driver. You don't need to change them all.
You got too nervous.
All right, you crusty old bastard. We'll just change all your brakes.
I've had some customers like that. Just do it anyways. Peace of mind. And that's my thing. It's like I hate selling vehicles because I'm too honest. I can't be a salesman because I'm too honest. It's just not me.
Yeah.
I guess I'm somebody strong.
I don't like. I always tell people everything I know that's wrong with the car when I sell it, and that devalues it or whatever. But I'm not a fan of trying to scam people out of their money
Oh no, yeah,
or any of that trash.
I got to be honest. I can't
There's
screw anybody.
people all over the place. They're going to sell a car like it's a good car with a blown head gasket. And I just think that's scandalous. Hello, AU.
Oh. Well, it's like I was just watching Hoovy with his that Mercedes, that G wagon. Going through a quart of oil in 250 miles. Ridiculous. Guy said he parked it because it was going through too much gas.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Hey, Udiver, what's going on? Uh-oh. Blocking your path. Hey, what happened to your stickers up above?
It's pointed down.
Oh. I don't see your stickers.
This is just a cheap camera from Amazon. It just sits basically on top of my monitor.
Relic Reaper. Hey, I got one of them right there. Yep.
It works good enough. I
had to
know.
get rid of that one camera that had the line like halfway through it.
Who did?
I had my original camera and got it here somewhere's over here. Oh, here's my other Xbox controller. But it had like a line halfway through it. So like this, the lower half here would be like, just it looked like it had a little tint to it with the line going through it, and the other half was a little bit lighter. It just got annoying whenever you try and anyone would bring me up full screen. So I spent $35 on a camera that now sits on top of my TV.
I actually bought this one for homeschooling during the pandemic because they kept our kids out for an entire year down here. A start to finish year, they didn't get to go to school. I bought this so they could do their streaming on that.
Really?
A whole year.
Beer tonight. Keystone. Ooh. I guess it's better than doing Bush or Schaefer. Schlitz.
Bush used to be what I drank.
I'd rather drink Keystone over Schaefer though. Ever drink Schaefer?
I don't remember it. I know the Schultz, the Blue Bowl. The one that had the blue bowl on it. Schultz is like 89 cents for a 32 ounce. That stuff was really nasty. And then I don't know if you guys have it there. We have this stuff. We always called it turtle beer. The name of it was like Guacamo or something like that. It was sold next to the Corona, but it was like Mexican cheap beer. We called it turtle beer because it had a turtle on the package of it. That was pretty nasty stuff too.
I haven't even read any of the paperwork I was supposed to for court. I haven't even looked up the email from my lawyer.
Maybe you should spend your last few waking minutes doing that. I can get down. I'm just killing time and I'm about done doing that.
Thomas, if you know what's good for you, you shouldn't. Because then no lovey.
Might get a DUI on the way to the bathroom. You son of a bitch, you took my drink.
Baseball bat. Yeah, I definitely got to figure out some other way with this behind me.
What?
I've still got so many bags. I'd like to have them all put up there just so everybody could see what's what.
Put shelves. No, put high wall shelves. High,
problem.
if you put high shelves up there, you can separate them into high shelves.
Part of the problem is those were my father's trains that he gave me.
Yeah, so put those on a very high shelf.
The train room. This was
Put
a
them on a
train
very
room.
high shelf.
If you look up there, you see the train wallpaper and everything.
Yeah.
So they got to stay. So I got to figure out a way. I think I was going to put another shelf down here.
No, take your train, put them on a long shelf about as high as the top of the TV. So they're up, they're out of the way. Nobody will ever touch them. Nobody will ever reach them, and they're safe and still displayed.
Hold on, I'm going to beat one of my children here.
I'm going.
Oh. Oh, now boy, now. Oh shit, you guys can still hear me. He muted. He muted and it got all quiet here, so I was talking to the stupid cat. It's like silent in here. Most of my family's gone to bed. I got one sitting in the chair over there, and the computer over there, and my cat's over here fighting with the cat toy. I'm good, Don. Nice to see you, Minix. Today, no, today was kind of slow. I did one or two. I hate the slow days. They're very tiring for me. I'd rather run for
Somebody
8.
must have said something that I was talking about him.
You never know about Minix. He could have been lurking for 2 hours.
He probably was.
So you gotta watch Minix after the end of the shows too. He often hangs out to see who the last person in chat was.
Drinking the good stuff tonight. High test.
Yeah, it was like I was telling them. I'd rather run from 6 or 8 in the morning till midnight than sit around and do nothing.
Oh yeah, I used to go in for 7 and work till 7, 8 o'clock at night. Brad, take care. I got how many emails to answer probably tonight too.
Do what?
I said I got probably how many emails to answer tonight too.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna get off the computer.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
I killed enough time, and you got work you got to do.
Yeah, I gotta go read this stuff for this lawyer for tomorrow. He's got a list of questions that he wants me to go over to make sure. I'm like, what can they possibly ask me that because they already did my deposition. So I'm like, what could you possibly ask me extra? They sent pictures of me in an excavator, showing that I can work. I'm like, I never claimed full disability, only partial.
Minutes. No, they're gonna have pictures of you doing every activity they legitimately can.
It's whatever my boss posted on their social media website for the company. Me and an excavator.
Oh no, they sent an investigator out. They got pictures of you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it
Same
don't
thing I
matter.
tell
But
everybody.
they still got pictures of you.
I got a job to do. I have kids to feed. Who's going to pay my bills?
Yeah.
Am I going to sit home? Are you going to, I'm going to say, you going to pay my bills? I'll sit home. You want to pay my bills? I'll feed my kids, take care of everything.
Yeah. It's always a fight. It's a struggle.
I'm just trying to get my bills paid, and I'm not trying to fucking get rich. I'm just trying to cover what I've lost in bills have come to, and a car that's totaled.
And
That's all I want.
it's something that hurts continuously.
I know I'm gonna get screwed out of it. I know I ain't gonna get nothing for future pain and suffering and all that stuff.
No.
I mean, come on. Was it not this Saturday? Was it the one before that? I think it was either Can Do or JP Stream, and all of a sudden my back just started hurting. And I already had a few drinks and everything, and I'm like, I gotta go. I can't. It literally felt like somebody took a sledgehammer and just hit me in the back. I'm like, I gotta go. I can't even be here. I was in such a mood because it hurt so bad.
Yep.
But again, don't forget, it's all allegations. Nothing's proven.
Well, allegedly you were in a car accident. It hasn't been
Yep,
proved yet.
allegedly. Nothing's been proven. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. uh,
Study up
well,
and go to it. That's court tomorrow?
it's not technically court, even it's because it's arbitration. So I have to go to a third-party lawyer's office, and I got to go there. And this third-party lawyer is going to be judge, jury, and executor.
Yeah.
So it's whoever this lawyer is has final say.
Minnick says I've had a handful of allegedlys, but they
Yeah.
proved it.
I mean, come on, I had to get rid of my Harley because of my back. Got a quad that I don't ride because of my back. It's all these goodies. It sucks.
Asylum said, "Let's get a fundraiser for Rich to get a new chair."
Oh,
At least his doesn't. At least his doesn't squeak. I worn mine out to where it squeaks.
oh. And it's like there's how many times I actually turn off the. It makes a little bit of noise, but it's like there'll be nights I just like right now. I just turned off the tilt feature because sometimes just tilting back just kills it. This is my father's chair. He gave it to me. I remember putting it together for him. I don't care what it looks like. I'll take spray paint to it if I gotta.
As long as they work, I wear out the sitting part of mine.
I got two. I got two chairs at home at work. I got one that's underneath the tent because I got one of those canopy tents, and then I got one in my 20-foot shipping container office.
I got two chairs at my work too. One of them's in front of the steering wheel, and one of them's not. Depends on if I can get one of my kids to drive me to the job.
I don't like anybody driving me around. It's like my old business partner loved it because I always drove. My boss now, it's like he doesn't complain, unless we're in his truck. I won't drive his personal, even the company truck, but it's, the one he drives. I won't touch it. I don't even like moving it in the parking lot. But anytime we go anywhere else, I'm driving.
Yeah, we got one of the companies I work for. The boss, he's a middle of the line boss. Or bottom of the line boss, whatever. This dude is so adamant about not driving. I think he has. I think he has people come with him just so he can make them drive. He drives and he doesn't complain when he has to drive. But if there's any way, shape, or form that he can make someone else come with him and drive, he is not driving. He's riding in the passenger seat looking at his phone.
Well, I mean, we went to Indiana. We took the boss's truck. He drove the whole way. I mean, I I would have drove. I mean, it was only 10 hours, but or 9 hours at that time. But I would have drove. Split it with him. But you know, we go anywhere local. You know, like I said, as long as we're not in his pickup, it's pretty much me driving everywhere. My old partner. I get there, whatever, no matter what it was. Here's the keys. You drive. Just don't mess my seat up. Don't move my seat. All right. Yeah.
I'm pretty good at not moving seats, but I still.
Man, when you get that person that's like 4'8" and you gotta get in here and your knees are under or into the steering wheel and the dashboard.
No, the one that gets me is that there's certain cars that look like they have a lot more room in them than they really do. We're used to the 4'8" little old lady that's riding, chewing on the steering wheel. You can spot that when you're getting in the car. You're like, oh no, you move that seat back. But some of the seats are just that right size, and it looks just like you're like, oh yeah, you can sit in, you plop down in it.
I had a friend that I forgot how tall she was. She was short, but she had a late 90s F-150. And like you were saying, oh yeah, I can squeeze it. Oh no, nope.
Yeah, that's one of those years that looks like it has room, but you get in it and it's.
Yep, you're hurting yourself getting in there.
Or you got the stupid memory seats. You sit down in the damn thing and it tries to crush you. My mom does it. My mom does that when she takes my Expedition because it's a higher model. It's an Eddie Bauer or whatever. It's old, but it's got memory seats. Same with my daughter when my daughter drives it, and they're both shorter, and my mom's extra short, so they move that steering wheel all the way up on the seat when they're driving, and when they get out, it moves back for them, which is fine. So I get in the car and it's like sitting down in Christine. It's trying to crush you.
Well, it's like the Caddy. I got the memory seats. It's actually for me. Nobody else ever drove it. I had two different positions for myself. Because I had to buy my Caddy after the accident. So it's like I had two different positions for my back, depending on how it felt.
Yeah. Yeah, mine it doesn't even have to be in the memory position. It goes back to whatever it was when somebody got out, unless you press one of the memory buttons. So if my daughter drives it around for a day and she's got the seat all the way up to the wheel and she gets out and it moves the seat back and I get in it and it's going to try and run it forward and crush me into the wheel.
Yeah, I don't remember how mine is of that, but yeah, that's just, yeah. Nothing worse than getting in and go to do that, and like you said, all of a sudden it goes to a memory position. You're like,
Yeah.
the steering wheel's in your throat, knees are in
Yeah.
the dashboard.
I've done the same thing when I'm laying down underneath them, working on wiring or whatever. Reach up there and turn the key on.
I've never had that. I got to say, I've never had that, and God forbid if I ever did.
I had it. It sucks. It just
Well, how
keeps.
tall are you?
Now I'm down to about 5'10" and a half.
Oh, so I'm 6 foot, so yeah, I'm 5'11" 3/4.
I'm shrinking.
Yeah.
I used to be about an inch taller, but I'm shrinking.
Yeah, Mark, that was my question I was going to ask Thomas. How many riders in the area? I mean, I can imagine you got some in the summertime, but most of them guys must put their bikes away.
Minis.
Shrinking. Yeah, that's a problem.
Hello, Mega.
Mega Dog. You're on my list, buddy. Hey, you're up here. You're on the shelf. Right there. That's your red bag. And your box is here ready to go. I'll shoot you tracking number.
Screw it, Wrench. Just pull the drywall down and hammer some fire blocks up there, and you can just start stacking them on the fire blocks. I mean, you could separate them by state that way.
That's the thing. I don't even know. I gotta get Ron F in one of my lives.
Good luck.
I haven't seen Bobby in the Basement. I actually just seen coming around the other day. He was in He was in somebody's. He was lurking though. He wasn't in chat, but he got into somebody's duck race.
Really?
Yep. I got his bag. Is where is
Yeah,
it?
I
It's
haven't
up there
seen
somewhere.
him.
That's
The other
Joey
one to keep an
Brown.
eye out for is old Sasquatch.
Right there. I haven't seen him in months. Over last I seen him was at
Miller's.
Dylan's. Yep, Miller.
Yeah, Ron F. He's been busy with his own business. I think he said he was getting ready to get back into it because I'm on his Patreon. I think he said he was going to start filming and posting again.
T's Hobbies and Things. No, I haven't seen T's Hobbies and Things.
I think T's Hobbies changed their name because I don't remember what they were before, but they weren't T's Hobbies and Things before. So I think they probably changed their name.
Yeah, I know it's Ed. I should be going to bed too, but
So
I
should
just
I,
dread
man.
driving.
So
I don't
should
want
I.
to
It's like
deal with it.
8:15 out here. Freaking late.
What is it?
8:15.
Pathetic.
I
That's
go
what
to bed.
sucks. I mean, it's still early, and I mean, I was gonna go to bed, and I've still got 22 people in here, and again, the
Welcome.
link's posted at the top of the page. Anybody's welcome to come up.
We'll keep you awake as long as you keep the stream open. There will always be somebody in here. All you're going to do is shit. All you're going to do if you go past a certain time, you'll convert from the day shift to the night shift. There's a
Oh,
whole
I know.
different set of people.
You know what got me? I did that. Was it 8-hour stream? I don't know what a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
I don't know.
My watch hours, even though I had decent people in the stream, my watch hours were shit.
Hi, Mo Style.
I can't figure that out. Hey Mo, how you?
Well, it always takes a day or two to catch up on your hours, but
No, I mean it just even to today, it just sucks. And I'm like, I mean, I had good numbers throughout the whole stream, because you can see it at the top of the page.
I can't see it. I don't have Q
Yeah,
series.
I mean, like right now, there's 22 people in here, and it was up to like 30 something, 32, 33, and the lowest it's been is like, I mean, when I was saying goodnight, it went down to like 15. But it's always been up above, and it's like same thing that night, 8 hours, and it's never dipped below like 15. But it's like, how did I get only like 40 watch hours? Yeah,
They
it
probably
gets
pulled
me.
something.
YouTube just gets me.
It's one of
Johnny
those things.
Small Pepper.
Johnny, hello. Yeah, it's one of those things you can't do anything about it. YouTube is still the best performing platform.
Yeah.
I've made accounts in some of the other ones. I've watched some of the other ones. God, they suck.
Well, it's like was it Nick over at Scars Prospecting? He went tried to go TikTok, and he was doing he was doing the same thing he was doing here. Doing like giveaways and stuff and everything like that. And he had a membership thing you pay for monthly. They actually blocked him or banned him for so much time because they considered him for gambling, for doing races.
Probably. It is gambling. Whether you want to admit it or not, when you're buying into a duck race, it's
Well,
gambling.
no, he wasn't doing duck races. It was just membership things. If you were a member, he didn't offer to anybody. So it was just if you were a member of his, he did it for the members.
Yeah.
It was like a
I
perk
don't
of
know
the
about
membership.
member things.
Yeah, it was only a member thing. Whatever, they fuck it. But you know, it was nice to see him back. And get to talk to him. But yeah. Oh, we gotta take care of that problem right there. There you go, Mo. You're all fixed. You're blue.
Yeah, I have an Instagram, but I don't get on it. I didn't get as much traction there as I wanted. It's not like it mattered anyway.
You thought that too, huh, Johnny? I saw that thing and I'm like, what the hell?
No,
Your
this
cat
is it.
like, bloop.
There, there's a second level to my computer desk. There's a whole nother row. This is a
Oh, I know, but it still just it didn't even look like a cat kind of like crawled down. It literally looked like the cat just boom fell.
yeah. This is a corner computer desk, and it's got a whole row of shelves up here. So the cat jumps here and it sits on top of the shelf and looks out of the window at the backyard to make sure the other cats, the neighbor cats, aren't in the yard, and that's where it sits.
There's a good comment right there.
Yeah. I until I started this business, I never had a Facebook, and I only use it for business purposes. And seeing all the dumb crap people post, it's like fucking crybabies. Maybe your life
Dude,
will
I
be
don't even post.
better.
I don't post anything anymore. I'll share a memory, or something really really cool. I stay the hell off it. I can't stand it. I
I,
just
I post a repair every now and then, just for throwing it out there on business, and I check out the marketplace just to see what the crackheads are selling. Sometimes they have some good stuff.
yeah. Well, I put a set of 15-inch Honda rims out there that were nice, decent rims with studded snows. I didn't get a single bite this year. 350 for all four.
What size?
They're one whatever my Subaru is 114.3.
Huh?
114.3 by fives. 15s.
Yeah, it might be too small.
I don't fit my Subaru. Shit,
Well,
17s barely.
most most of your calipers aren't going to clear, or most of
No.
your rims aren't going to. 15-inch rims aren't going to clear calipers.
Well, they were listed as 16.
Yeah, you
When
should
I
have got
went
some.
there, of course, it was nighttime.
Donna, the
Now,
cat's name
whatever.
is Boots.
Boots?
Boots, yeah. There's a Doberman sitting over on the couch for the animal lovers. Hold it.
Yeah, I'm a dog lover.
Heel. Heel.
Oh, take care.
Heel.
I mean, you can't be banned from Twitter anymore. I think they unbanned everybody.
Over here.
Let's open this stuff up my lawyer sent me.
She's not allowed. She's not allowed to jump. Oh, what's that? She's not allowed to jump on me. She doesn't like to be picked up. PA says he's banned from Facebook and Twitter forever.
Yeah, I know. Where the hell am I on the right account? Yes, I am.
Here. Oh, you're not going to.
Now they got rid of jump rope for heart. It's now hoops for heart.
What is it?
They used to have jump rope for heart. Now it's called hoops for heart.
Well, if they don't rename it something, how are they going to get their name in the books?
Oh, good. He only sent me 4 questions. I'll read this in the morning when I get to have breakfast. Friends don't let friends Twitter.
Oh,
I always said when I had my MySpace account that I'd never go to Facebook.
well.
He's a puppy. I love dogs.
See, See, but there's a Doberman who are notoriously anti other animal, and there's a cat. Took me about 3 weeks to get her not to want to kill the cat.
They told me that luckily, like a year before my accident, I had an MRI because I was complaining of back pain. After the accident, I had knee pain and back pain. I still got the knee pain, but it's not as bad as it was. But the back pain has like multiplied tenfold. You know, and you know, they're trying to say, well, you had back pain before. You know, we're not saying that you didn't get more from this, but it's not like what you're making it out to be. I'm like, 5 years ago, I could do backflips. Now I could fall down and roll, maybe. It's stupid.
Well, you could, if you really get desperate, have your old lady go in there and tell them about how it's decreased your sex life, and you really need some money to make up for the losses.
You know, and that's one thing I'm worried about is if they actually go back and pull up my, records of what, for my pay. If I don't know if they, if they can get that or whatnot, but what I make. But again, I'm a former business owner, so I know what to do, and my boss tries to give me an increase every year to keep me motivated to stay there instead of to motivate me to go look elsewhere.
Yeah.
I've got a boss that actually cares.
Yeah. If they try to bring up your pay, if they try to bring up your pay now versus then, you just have to bring up cost of living now versus then.
I mean, I've taken on more responsibilities, but it's like it's completely different from when I first started to now and what I do. I was hired back then as not entry level, but I
Worker.
had a worker, not a laborer, but a worker. Where now is I'm management because I can't do what I used to do. The boss tries to send me certain jobs, and I straight up say, no, I can't. Thomas, my MySpace account is still open, but I can't. Yes, exactly. All the stuff's gone. They say there's a way to retrieve it. Zach's like, huh? What, MySpace? What's that? You're too young for that.
Yeah, Thomas, that's why they paid out so quick. The reality is they paid out so quick, your wife could have not canceled that suit, probably got a lot more.
Yeah, it's like my business partner now, or my old business. He's had someone totaled his truck out. He was driving, and some lady smashed into him. Bam! They cut him a check. I'm like, dude, you should have waited on that. I'm like, my current boss, he knows. I can't say how to play. It's playing the game, but you got to realize if your truck is down, you're losing all income of that truck taking you to job sites. And in my case, all our trucks are modified. Like, they've got a big bed on it, whether enclosure, whether it's
Special purpose.
exactly special purpose. Now I can't go out and I should say we can't go out and just rent that same truck. That truck's not made for that. We can only get a dump truck. Well, that dump truck can't haul 10 yards of mulch. I can only put 4 yards in there. Now I got to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I got to waste more fuel. All this. And so then the boss has got to sit there. He's got to go back and forth and say, listen, I'm losing X amount of dollars per day, even though you want to send me this rental. I'm still losing money because I got to pay somebody to do this, run back and forth, instead of out there producing. And yeah, let me tell you, it's like he was actually one of the people that was asked when they tried doing a two-stroke backpack blower ban in Connecticut here, and some of the towns, I'm talking about. And he was one of the first one of the people in the Groundskeepers Association that was asked to speak, and he gave me his the paper, his notes that he was going to read, and they ended up timing people. And let me tell you, I was blown away just by some of the wording he uses and everything. This kid knows, he's younger than me. He knows how to speak. He knows what to say, and it's like they had lawyers there and everything. They still ended up banning him, but not as much as they want to.
Yeah, speaking eloquently,
Minutes,
fluidly, and cohesively can raise the value of someone's argument over someone who can't do it.
Oof.
Yeah, I've been reading Thomas's.
I read everything up to then.
Yeah, they sent his wife pretty decent check, but that's what we were trying to tell him. It's always the first check. If they paid that fast, ain't nothing you can do about it. A guy I used to know, he says, anytime you're in an accident, he says, go to the hospital.
Night, Mark.
He says,
I didn't
take that ambulance ride. It's worth it.
I didn't go right away with my alleged accident, and I had them check me out, though. I was still able to move, but later on that night,
yeah,
I just got to a point where I'm like, I called my father and I'm like, hey, I need a ride. I need to go to the hospital. I can't walk. My knees hurt. And by that time, my knees were hurting worse than my back. And then once the knees started going and the back started hurting, it's like,
well, it's once the adrenaline starts wearing off and all the swelling starts up, that's when it starts hurting. Yeah, he says it was the second check he accepted.
yeah.
As long as you feel good about what you accepted and there's not permanent damage to her, then you're good.
Yeah,
that's my thing. Everybody can armchair expert it to the end of the earth. As long as you guys feel like it was fair and you got what you needed to out of the situation, then you're good.
Yeah, I'm reading the thing here. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I knew I had before the accident, I knew I had a back issue and everything, but I used to still be able to dig a hole, 4-foot deep hole by 3 feet wide. I could still dig that in a day. Go home, be a little sore, but now, I can't do that. I'm lucky if I could plant the fucking 2 flower pots. Never mind what I used to do. It's like I don't even cut my own grass anymore. I've got 2 commercial 0-turn mowers, and I do not cut my own grass. I have my old business partner do it.
Hold on, what's grass?
What's that?
What's grass?
You'd have to have rain for grass.
What's rain?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're lucky, Thomas. No medical issues. Oh God, let me tell you. The other day I was at a driveway and I was literally I got so close. I had like this little tiny strip, and it's in one of my videos of ice I was doing, snow I was clearing away from a garage, and I slipped, and it was just like, oh my God, forget it. Where normally I'd be like, oh yeah, it's whatever, and I just walk it off.
See, Donna, not that I'm trying to spark up the conversation, but she says, dang, I'm old. I don't have nearly the aches and pains that all of you have. There's a reason why men there's pay discrepancies between the two jobs. Men are often working harder. Obviously, there's strength differences to begin with. They're working harder, and they're also quite a bit dumber. So we're destroying ourselves doing it, and that's why when we get old, we're all hobbled over, and it's just how it works. Zed says we make him feel young. Well, how old is Zed then?
That was my exact next question.
I think I don't know. Minix is barely older than me. I don't know if 907's older than me.
I don't know how old you are. I forget.
41.
Thomas is younger than you, not much.
Yeah, me and Minix are the same age for a while. I think we're the same age right now. Oh, he just had a birthday. Damn it, I missed his real birthday. I was too busy trolling him on bad birthdays. Yeah, all right. So I'm right in the middle. 907 is the youngest in the room.
So yeah, I'm going on 46 this year.
Zed, hold on. Let's go about Zed's comments here. At 31, you people make me feel young. Then we say our ages. You guys are young. Yeah,
Well,
907. I'm almost exactly a year older than you.
I used to say, it's as young as you feel. That's horseshit. It's as young as your brain thinks you are. Don't go by what your body feels. My body feels like I'm 90. And it's just, it's like it sucks because fucking my kids are the ones suffering. They're the ones suffering because I can't go do shit with them. I come home and I spend a half hour, maybe an hour at most, and working doing something with them, and I'm done. What about the rest of the goddamn night? I come and sit in here because I can't get comfortable on the couch. I'm actually kind of comfortable in this chair here, so this is where I sit. This is what I do. I can't go throw a fucking ball with them. I can't go have the fun I want with them. It sucks. I hate it.
Get into remote control hobbies. You can sit in your chair outside with remote control
Oh,
helicopter.
believe me, I got them. They got them. Thing is, it's too cold right now.
Yeah, excuses. It was 65 today. How is it too cold?
How is it too cold? It is right now. No, that's Vermont. It's 28 here.
No.
Feels like 21.
You're lying. My thermometer says 54. That means it's 54 everywhere. Fake cold.
Yeah, wait. Is that better? I mean, I don't really want to go crazy because I know what Thomas has got. Hey, Stickman.
AU Divers down at 20.
Yep.
Thomas probably hasn't seen a positive number in months. Yeah, I watched. He says 5 degrees in Alaska. I watched some of his videos of him out there working. He's out there working in the snow, doing whatever he's working. So screw that. I don't like it that much.
Sorry, I got a text.
What?
I will. I will share this with you. I will.
It don't matter. That's funny, Zed. Yeah, Stickman, I think you're a little south of me.
I sent that to you. You can reply to me in text.
All right.
So how you doing, Stickman? We had a rain and high of 40 2 weeks ago. It's been decent, not too horrible.
Yeah. Picking and choosing your friends is important.
Yeah. Big time. Oh,
Yeah,
said my old lady's 50. He's in California. I'll be nice. He's in California.
Yeah, Stickman's in California.
Oh,
Zed says he's 53.
that's not bad. I got viewers. I mean, I know I got viewers that are older than that. A lot older than that.
I'm in Barstow, Stickman. I recommend making sure your car is in good condition before you pass through here. It's a bad place to break down.
Unless you know you.
Why? That also determines. I know lots of people. Now ask me how many I like. No, I'm favorite people. It's just I drove. Oh, here's a good one, Rich. I don't know if you ever heard this. Fiat 500L. There is no mechanical connection between the camshaft and the valve on the intake side. Basically, the camshaft lobe hits a little bucket, which pressurizes oil, goes into a solenoid that controls ultimate fine tuning of the valve, and the oil pressure that was pressurized to the solenoid is what actually opens and closes the valve, and the solenoid can operate that. So
You're telling me the solenoid can operate that fast enough at high RPMs?
yeah, it's Fiat 500L. That's how they work.
Fiats are running BMW engines.
Well, there you go. But there's no physical connection between the intake camshaft and the valve. When that solenoid goes bad, that valve no longer opens and closes. Zero compression. It's like $3,000 to fix those things, I guess. I drove 90 miles to figure that out. A customer thought it was a coil or something like that. Drove 90 miles one way to figure that out. And no physical connection between the valve. I didn't know that before. That is the dumbest setup.
That is crazy.
Dumbest one I've ever heard. Customer was not pleased about that.
No, I wouldn't be either.
Well, the thing was, and that's the second time they had one go out on them. They said the first repair was like $3,000. I like AU diving.
Is that the BMW motor, or?
I guess. I thought all Fiats were BMW. I mean, I still got a Mini Cooper here, but
I don't know. I haven't. There you go. Stupid
yeah.
car. I haven't been in it in.
No, it's a Fiat engine. It's not BMW.
I know some they're running the was it the 2.5? Don't quote me on it, but I think it was like 2.5 and stuff like that. Some of the straight sixes.
No,
And the bigger.
That's way too big for a Fiat 500L is a really tiny car. Or it was a 500 Abarth. It's like a 1.5 turbo or 1.3 turbo.
Oh, it's because it's a turbo car.
But they had that particular customer had two. They had one turbo, one non-turbo. But no physical connection between the cam and the valve. So once that solenoid goes bad, it doesn't even have a chance to fire, and it gets even worse. Okay, they're only missing on one cylinder. I shut off the fuel injector to that cylinder, just disconnected the fuel injector to that cylinder, so they could try and get a little closer because they have no towing insurance or nothing that matters. Because it was misfiring, the transmission locked itself in second gear for him. I could do 30 miles an hour in reverse, no problem. Plenty of power and all that. Forward, you could barely move. And we were trying to stroke them 30 miles from the rest area to a little place called Baker, which is at least has food and fuel and things like that. I didn't realize it. I was following them, but I guess they ran this thing like 4,500 RPM up the hill for like 5 minutes before they went downhill, and they were smart enough to put it in neutral. I'm like, I did not know you were doing 4,500.
Well, 4,500 is not too bad.
It's not horrible, but I wouldn't want to drive my car like that.
Nah.
I mean, and I'm not bad mouthing them. It is what it is. So I get them to the next little town over, and we come to terms that it was spending 4,500. No, they can't do 4,500 for 60 miles. You know, they can't.
No.
They can't do that. We had just done it. We only had
It's
to do
not
it.
like it's an old small block.
I wouldn't even want to spin an old small block that high that long.
Oh, I would. I would. I know it'd take it.
Probably, but so we came to the conclusion we couldn't drive that one to town. They were going to get a U-Haul and tow it, a U-Haul on a trailer and tow it. Okay, why don't you guys get in with me? Let me drive you the 60 miles to town so that you can pick up your U-Haul tomorrow. Just get a motel room or something. The wife wanted to, the husband did not, so they wound up sleeping in that town. But after we decided they weren't going to come with me or whatever, against my advice, they decided to stay with their car. So I took off. I came back to town, went to work on another job. About a half an hour after I get into town, they're calling me up. Hey, if you're back this way, do you think you can pick us up? Fuck. I just tried to talk you to come into town with me. Get all your stuff. Screw the car. I mean, it's not like I'm riding anything luxurious or anything like that, but it's not bad, and I had room for them and all their stuff. You know, they'd have done 80 miles to town, got dropped off in a motel room, been nice and comfortable, wouldn't have had to sleep out there again.
Were you gonna tow their car back on your with a tow dolly or?
No, they ultimately got a U-Haul and towed it. I don't tow them. I don't want to. I don't need to. It's not a liability I want to open myself up to.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's a big liability. It's like I
When
always
you
had a friend of mine that did my towing.
when you're towing for money, there's another small business in town. He started about the same time as me. I just refer my towing over to him or call one of the big companies. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. You know, there's no hard feelings either way. But if I started towing for money, I just opened myself up to a whole new set of problems.
Yeah, like I said, I've never offered it in anything, and it's like I always said, here's who I'd call if my vehicle. This is who I call. You know, that's what I told all the people because like remember I said I kept my truck in my shop, you know, for the winter. I had a 2-bay shop. It wasn't full ceilings, but it was big enough that you could it was probably a 50 foot length. You know, if not maybe 60 foot length, but I think I had 15 foot ceilings.
Yeah.
You know, and I had those 2 bays, so you know, any of my any of the people that when I had my shop, I just call and say, hey, you know, I take care of their stuff back then, but you know, I do it, help them out and stuff like that, you know, or I was gonna, but it was like, nice thing was the way the state of Connecticut worked is when they went back to emission stuff, they had everybody be emission certified. The way they did it was they actually certified the person so much that I had an ID number that I could do repairs at my own place without a repair license, but yet put my ID down and it would still count for emissions repairs the way the state worked it. So like if there was because there was like if you spent so much money you to get a waiver and
Yeah.
get a year going. But I was licensed to do those repairs to give you that, you know, time. Even though I didn't have a legitimate repair shop.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
No, you can do it. The 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 actual workings of the government and how they decide who can do what and things like that are are different. Um, And if you actually got into the paperwork, they might, or if they wanted to, they might get into saying, well, you can't charge them any labor, but you can charge them parts. And uh, if it's more hassle to them than it's worth trying to figure it out, then they just won't bother. As long as you have your emissions repair number, then they don't legitimately care. And unless they were trying to get you on something for like pulling diesel emissions equipment or something like that.
Damn, AU diver.
Oh, AU diver's badass.
Holy shit! I didn't know that.
No, he gets on. I saw a crazy ass picture of a hot air balloon in some other country where you could run off of the top of the hot air balloon and then skydive off of it. You're up on the top of the balloon. I was talking about that one night, and he says, "Oh yeah, I've done that."
All right, hey, you're a Viking. You know, stop see that. This is what I drink. My buddy swears, Remy. He swears, Rent, you're a Viking. What you drink? I gotta drink something to fucking calm my back. And as far as I hate heights, I'm deathly afraid of it. But if somebody wants to take me out skydiving, that's one thing I'm tempted to try.
Your
Well,
heights.
If my back would let me do it.
Your heights. Your natural fears and your peaks of curiosity can intertwine to where you find something that's fun. I don't particularly like heights myself. I'm not a real big heights guy. It's not that I won't get up there and do it. I just won't like doing it while I do it. And take that with a grain of salt, because 2 weekends ago I'm hanging from a 10 millimeter rope over a 200-foot mine shaft, rappelling down it for the first time. And I'm not a heights guy.
I don't like anything. I got like 16-foot orchard ladder. I don't like stepping on. I don't like being at the top. I mean, I've done it, but I don't like doing it. I'd rather climb a tree. Like a pine tree with all the, you got all the limbs where you can climb on. I'd rather climb a pine tree because you got so much to hold on to.
That's my aversion to being afraid of heights.
Yeah, no, I won't even do that.
Full climbing harness. That's okay. You're
Nope.
all right.
Nope. Yeah, no, I've always wanted to jump out. I mean, I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if my back will let me. As I sit right now, I have, I believe it's L4, L5, bulging, L5S1 herniated.
I'm so lucky.
Don't quote me. But I would love to try it. And even though I'm still afraid of heights, like I said, I don't like getting off a ladder. I don't even want to climb a 24-foot ladder to change the light bulb on the side of the house. I went out and bought an LED light and moved it down to to the corner where it's a lot lower because I don't like heights.
I threw the link up there to the channel that I've been exploring with lately, Mind Exploring. I'm in me and my son are in his last 3 videos, and we'll be in the next one at least. And we're on the community tab. I've been going out with him for a couple of months, but it's one of those things. Your curiosities versus what you're afraid of. Yeah, 907. I wouldn't free climb for nothing.
That's insane. It's or you get this one here.
Well, Stickman did it in the Army.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You know, I won't go see a chiropractor because I've heard way too many stories. If once you start, you can't stop.
I don't like the pop.
Nah, I could care less about that. It's just I'm just had so many issues going on.
AU Diver puts on here in skydiving. It's trusting the equipment. I agree. It goes the same with rappelling or ascending.
Oh yeah, definitely. I still can't see jumping out of a perfectly good airplane though.
Nope. I'm not going to do it. I don't even particularly need to get into an airplane, quite frankly. Maybe a large commercial one, but
I think the only thing if I come out going an airplane, I mean I went when I was 11, but if I go again, it's probably for the Yuba for the nugget hunt because there's no way if I go out that far. That's what I heard, Zed, and apparently somehow it was, according to what I'm reading, it was offered to me, but yet I don't. I don't know. I don't know what I'm allowed to say or what I'm not allowed to say, but I don't ever fucking. They never offered it to me that I know of. Remember, never seen a good airplane in skydiving. Well, that makes sense too.
oh yeah, he not only skydives and parachutes, he's walked away from several plane crashes too. Fuck. Buy
Talk
lottery
about
tickets,
badass.
Abe. Buy lottery tickets. That's all I can say, you diver. At least one a week.
Dude, that's badass. Not meaning like but I mean, yeah, that's badass.
Every landing you can walk away from is a good one. Yeah, that ain't good at you.
Yeah, no. And now I don't even want to think about doing it.
Yeah, Brad says he had surgery on his back and wish he had never done it.
I've heard most people say that, but I've heard some people say that they've had great results.
Is Minnick still in here?
You could be lurking.
He might be. I don't know. I was over on John R's earlier, and
I
Minnick
know
said
I gotta watch that tomorrow.
if
What's that?
he can, he'll get over there and get the first comment in, and T-Rep beat him for the first comment. So T-Rep put in there. I don't know from first, but I'm just happy to have beaten Minix here. And Minix commented a few minutes later, so I went under, and he commented to him. So I went under T-Rep's comment, and I put entry void for slandering another player. Minix is declared the winner.
I've had the radio frequency ablation done, which is supposed to last like a year. Nothing. Yeah, they burn the nerve endings. When they did the trial where they did the Novocaine into the spine, that helped. But the burning of the nerve ends did nothing for me. Or minimal, if anything.
Yeah, but I'm gonna jump off here, man.
Yeah, I gotta get to bed.
My
I'm
hours are
actually
done.
hungry. I might go have some. I got some potato salad in there. It's deviled egg flavored.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, old lady will love that tonight.
Now that she has blankets over her head.
Nothing like a Dutch oven.
All right, man. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice night, chat.
Exactly.
Later,
Thanks,
later,
everybody in
Mitch.
chat. Thank you for coming. Anybody wants to pop up for a few minutes, hang out. Links there. I'm gonna end the stream. Night, everybody.